I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Hey, I'm blessed, y'all thought I was asleep? Y'all thought I was asleep? Hey, I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, suits tailored. We on that Ryan Garcia. Hold on. Y'all thought I had no energy? Hey, I'm blessed, highly favored. Hey, I'm blessed, suits tailored. Hey, I'm blessed, highly favored. Every day I wake up, I do my job. I'm getting closer to God. Hey, I'm blessed. Somebody said I thought you were doing a Devin Haney impression. You wrong. You wrong for that. Whoever said that, you wrong for that. Listen, we bless, highly favored. Hey, we bless, suits tailored. I'm blessed. Bro, Ryan Garcia done blessed the game with an upset. And the haters can't stand it. I know the haters, this is the haters in the comment section right now. This is the haters in the comment section right now. Let me tell you about the haters. They in the Boxingego. We doing all types of views, making all types of money, and the haters in my comment section like this. Listen up. Bro, the haters can't stand it. What y'all talking about? Huh? It's me, man. When we ride on our enemies. Biatch. Oh, life is good. Life is great. Oh. They like ego back with another one. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. Smash my like button. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. I told you, stay close to ego. Boxingego, the one and only, the incomparable, the unstoppable, the gospel, the apostle. I said I'm doing the impossible, the gospel, unstoppable apostle. Look, I told you, chill. I got boxing. See, there's a lot of people that copy me. There's a lot of people that emulate me. But this is where I show separation. And you'll see that on the channel, right? You'll see that on the channel. When I talk, maybe some people, look, you see Ali on the shirt? Maybe some of you guys think I'm joking. When I say, oh, he's the best in the business, you think, oh, he's just saying that, right? It's real. It's real. It's real. Best in the business, and it's not even close. Baby, you want baby? I know that. Yeah, it's real. We get money like Canelo. We get money like Floyd. We get money like Gervonta Davis. Yeah. So a lot of people copy, a lot of people want to be, but this is where the separation shows. When it comes to who knows what, who said what, and whose information you could take to the bank. Like 50 said, I'm laughing straight to the bank with ha, 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 ha. Hey, Irv, make it hot. You got to do something, baby. Like 50 said, I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. Ha, 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 ha. Bro, we are laughing straight to the bank with this. I told you before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight, this is the part where we see who's real. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people are griping. Some people are sad. Some people are happy. For me, it's another day in the office. When you do right by boxing, when you keep it all the way funky, I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, suits tailored. Yeah, I'm blessed. You get the blessings. It would all, in the words of Lauryn Hill, it could all be so simple. Ryan tricked most people, pulled the upset, did his thing, hurt Haney several times, and it could be that. You should have just let the man Ryan have his moment, let Ryan Garcia get his credit for his victory, and then gear up for the next fight. But oh no, that would be too much like right. The Haneyacks can't stand it. So we're going to talk about it in this video. People are crying and making excuses and stuff like that. Y'all leaving comments. And the funny thing is this. People saying, oh, but Boxingego, you a hater. They say I'm a hater. But the stuff I said would have saved Devin Haney. The stuff y'all said and the stuff y'all back hurt Devin Haney. The difference. So how could I be the hater? I feel like Nas. What did Nas say? How can Nas be garbage? Semi-autos at your cartilage. How can Ego be garbage when I told you guys? Let me know how can Nas be garbage? Semi-autos at your cartilage. Let me know how that's supposed to work. I told you before the fight, this was a lose-lose fight for Devin Haney. Listen, hold on. Y'all go, the world of boxing finna give me my credit. I promise you. And see, this is the difference between me and them. I don't have to lie to make content. I don't have to lie to get clicks. I don't have to lie after the fact to claim credit, right? That's the difference. Like, people, they don't talk with their chest out in this game, tuck tail, and they wait for the dust to settle, and then people act like, oh, I knew this. I knew this was going to come. I knew this was going to happen. We're not doing that, bro. And it's not like I said the things that I'm saying now one time or 0 times and I'm trying to claim credit. For all of my regulars that are in the chat, do you recall Ego several times stating that this was a lose-lose fight and Ryan had unsold the fight? He was running around like the Joker, doing all these antics, and now I said what could have been and should have been like a crowning fight got like kind of watered down and it became a lose-lose situation. Did I tell you guys that? Let me know for my regulars. Big Jur says, yup. J Stone Street says you warned him. My man Tao from Paris, shout out to him. He's always in the chat. You guys know that. He says, confirm 100%. I remember you saying that clearly. See, he says, see, Ego, my man from Mexico. So these are all the regulars, and they're corroborating what I've said. I told you that we were going to have a lot to talk about after this fight because I knew this was not going to be the fight that a lot of y'all thought, right? I told you it was a lose for Devin Haney because even like just playing devil, I told you I look into the future. I even said that. Remember? Okay, tell me. I know some people get mad because they don't want Ego to let y'all know what I said. They just like, oh, shut up. No, we're not doing that. Who remembers on my live stream when I said I'm the Doctor Strange of boxing? And I said I've looked into the future. I said these things. Who remembers me? You don't have to lie for me. Who remembers me saying that I was Doctor Strange when he did the little spiral joint and he looked into the future to see all the probable, like the probabilities of this happening and this outcome and this. And I told you I looked into the future. And I seen that I said, I don't like this fight for Devin Haney. I said, this is a no-win, lose for Devin Haney. Did I say I told you I was a Doctor Strange of boxing? I'm a Marvel superhero. And the funny thing is, people say, oh, you don't know, Devin's going to kill him. And you was going with all the stuff Bill Haney was saying. And you was saying like, oh, he was going to knock him out in 1, 2, 3 rounds. You've never heard. I'll give somebody $10,000 right now. You produce a non-AI real video from Boxingego that said Devin Haney was going to knock Ryan Garcia out. You won't find it. I never said nothing like that. Devin is not even, that's not even his game. That shouldn't even be his bag. He's not even known for his power. So you guys are now crying because you've been led astray and bamboozled. It's not like kick a man while he's down. We'll get into that later, right? It's not that, oh, Devin's a bad fighter. He's not a bad fighter, but this was a horrific night. The Dream had a nightmare. And then when he got knocked down in that 7th round, it was not Devin the Dream Haney. It was Devin the sleep paralysis Haney, because the man's legs was broken. He couldn't move. He was just... That's not the dream you want to have. That's sleep paralysis. Devin the sleep paralysis Haney. I told you this was not a good fight. He had sleep paralysis in that 7th round. Ryan, I'm blessed, and hooked off on him. And Devin, bro, he looked like he was in a bobsled or something. The legs was not cooperating. And now y'all hating, saying, oh, Ego's the hater. How am I the hater? How can Nas be garbage? Semi-autos at your cottage. How can Ego be garbage when I told you? And these other fools that is doing damage control and saying, oh no, but da-da-da, ra-ta-ta, gra-ta-ta-ta-ta, mama say, mama makusa. They wasn't saying none of this. So how am I the hater? Haney only wants to score. Tank and Ryan want a KO. Shout out to my man. And now they want to get off the ride. It don't work like that. Life, boxing, it don't work like that. Bill Haney says, hey, yeah, you put all this pressure on your son, stand in the center of the ring and trade if you really like that. And Ryan said, okay, I'm blessed. Yeah, and hooked off on your son, and he was in the center, and your son was like military crawling because his dad and trainer set him up for the okie doke. Set him up for the okie doke. That should have never been the game plan. No, there's nothing about Devin's past fights that is on some Ivan Drago stuff. That's just me being real. He don't fight like Drago. Drago was bigger than Rocky and Apollo. He like 6'6", so he was bigger than them. Devin wasn't bigger than Ryan Garcia height-wise, and now they complaining about the weight. So where the Ivan Drago? You landed about the best shot you've landed probably in your career, and Ryan ate it and hit his gloves in round 3. The power is not powering like real big vicious punchers. Ryan took your shot. You know, he got caught off guard. Legs looked a little bit, you know what I mean? He had to like, hold on now. And Ryan's like, all right, come on. Like, and then Ryan got hyped up. But it wasn't nothing like Ryan was about to get knocked out. Because we know in the world of boxing, it ain't about like one shot unless you Wilder or something. You know what I'm saying? Devin for sure ain't a single shot. So that's what I'm saying. You guys blaming me, but you're not blaming the Haneys. You're not blaming the arrogance shown. And we're going to talk about these things. How is it Ego's fault? I'm just a stupid YouTuber. I didn't tell him to go out there and fight toe-to-toe like a man and all this goofy stuff. I didn't tell him to believe in the Ryan antics. I didn't tell him to not make them have a same-day weigh-in. I didn't tell him not to input a rematch clause. So how is this an ego thing? Y'all weak. Y'all weak. Weak men, beta males, stop it. Is Haney's chin weak or his defense or is it both? Bro, it don't matter. Y'all seen what it was. Y'all seen what the fight. There's no blaming Ego here. How you gonna blame? I love my job. I really do. Because y'all blaming the same person that told you the stuff before, during, and after, and it's my fault that it played out like this. But then his daddy said fight toe-to-toe like a man and all this goofy stuff, which I told you would be a problem. I predicted these things. I was like, that's not the fight. I could show you the tweet and everything before the fight happened. Right? Because I don't say stuff off of emotion. I don't say stuff. Your son is not a big puncher. And I think Devin is perhaps insecure about it. And that insecurity and chasing Tank has now led you to the spot that you're in right now. You dig? And I'll explain that. You chasing Tank, so you're trying to compete. That's like me. I make good money doing this, right? I make good money, but there's levels to good money. It's good money for my lifestyle. I can't compete with Elon Musk or Ryan Garcia or Floyd Mayweather. I can't compete with nobody like that. I'm just being real. I can't like that. I'm not making that at this point. I'm not making like Ryan say he made 50 million. I ain't making nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm making good money for me and where I come from. You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't make sense for me to, Ryan and Floyd is in the club and they buying out the bar and VIP and got all the shorties and the girls on their side. And I'm trying to compete and spend all my money trying to impress the same females. You just got to hold the L and be like, they balling more than me. You know what I'm saying? Like they balling more than you. So you got to just live with that and deal with it and, you know, wait your turn until you can get to that type of financial level. You just got to know when to fold and, you know your role. And I feel like that's what happened with the Haneys. They were trying to compete with Tank. And I said all these things before the fight. He told his father Loma figured him out. The Haney ex is sleep. Facts. Listen, I this is no disrespect, but we have a new rule on the channel, and I'm letting you guys know this is I mean it sincerely. From now on, $5 super chats or higher get read immediately, and then anything under that, I have to wait until they add up to $5 because it's a lot. Like for my stream, like if you look, I've been streaming for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and it's a lot of stop and go traffic. Like because again, I appreciate people who are supporting the channel, and make sure you smash the like button, all that stuff. But I'm not trying to disrespect your super chat, and I want to read it, and people get mad at me. I'm one person. There's more of you than there is of me. So I want to read everyone's super chat and give them that, give them that kind of love. But sometimes some people are showing love, like in my Cash App, and they'll be like $1, and this person sent $1, this person sent $2. So it's just like bow, 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 and I got to keep stopping. And I have a show, and I'm trying to get everybody the news because some people, they're not super chatting or Cash Apping anything. They're just here for a show. So for the sake and the flow of things, that's the new rule, and it might have to get adjusted. But right now, that's what we're gonna do for the threshold. But I'll try. If I ever forget somebody to show love or whatever, let me know. But I'm pretty good with the eye test and seeing where we're at. And so far, I think I've been pretty straight up about reading everyone's super chats. So yeah, it's just funny that people are trying to blame me some kind of way. I didn't tell them to not have a rematch clause. I didn't tell them to fight Ryan with the 3.2 advantage. I didn't tell him you should have fought Barboza then. Pull out the fight. But again, trying to keep up with Tank. This what this is about. I'm telling you, keeping up with Mayweather, keeping up with Tank, and keeping up this impression that you set for your son and for your team, for the Haneys. That's what this is about. And you just got to know when to stop. Okay, Michael Holier, $2. He said, what Haney said on Bradley Martin podcast about weight. I posted that yesterday. I posted it. I'm on it. I'm on my job, bro. I'm on it. Ice Tracks sent $5. Thank you, gentlemen. Tell the Haniacs to weigh Ryan's shoes, his pants, his boxers, his socks, that 12 ounce of apple cider he drank before the scale. There goes your 3-pound argument. Hey, you funny. Shout out to Michael, Ice Tracks, and also Rock Real, who just became a channel member. Thank you guys all for participating in the stream. We here now. So back to it. You not finna flip this on Boxingego. Like, Ego, Ego a hater. Ego didn't win. Ego didn't lose. The only thing I won at is my channel is booming. And the only thing I won is people giving credit to the channel for keeping it real. But this wasn't my fight. You're not finna throw Ego and say, oh, Ego, you a hater. See, listen, when people in 2024, when they can't contend with what you're saying, that's what they resort to. That's what they resort to. They just say, oh, you're a hater. Bro, I ain't never had a hate on nobody in my life. I'm Boxingego. When I had to hate on somebody, what reason would I have to hate on anybody? The reality is you don't want to keep it real. I'm telling you where the Haneys went wrong. You can believe it or not. You went wrong putting pressure for Bill the trainer. Why would a trainer, that's like Derek James, we'll use the opposite. That's like Derek James telling Ryan Garcia to hold back on his power and try to outbox Devin Haney. Would be pretty stupid, right? So we're talking about, see, now notice Derek James was a former fighter. Notice Bomac is a former fighter. They both had great game plans and won their mega lottery fights. Bomac, former fighter. Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence effortlessly. Derek James, former fighter, beat Devin Haney with not that much resistance to me, to be honest, right? So the two former fighters had great game plans for their fight, for their fighters or whatnot, right? Bill Haney, who's been the megaphone for his son, told his son to fight in the center of the ring like a man, and we're going to knock this guy out for all his antics. We're going to punish him, and he's C-level. You guys gassed him up. It's not that he's not good. Let's be clear. It's not that he's not a good fighter. It's not that he doesn't have skills, not that he have talent. But again, all that stuff doesn't matter if you fight the wrong fight. Like, who cares if you're skilled, but then you get lured into a dogfight and you're falling into the person's trap. So instead of blaming Ego for being honest before, during, and after, you got to ask the real questions from a boxing plan. Why would that be the game plan? Which I said in the beginning, to stand in the center of the ring and trade with someone who's a million times harder a puncher than Devin Haney, faster handed than Devin Haney. Finally, you're fighting someone who's bigger than Devin Haney, right? Or equal in size, or pretty close. They match up well, we'll say. And Ryan's twitchy and athletic. And let's not forget, you can't count fighters out. Ryan's probably still mad because he lost the Tank fight. You dig? He mad because he lost the Tank fight and people were cooking him and saying you're a quitter. So he needed that redemption arc and you gave it to him. So what's all this stuff about, like, oh, he, like, I see y'all leaving comments like Ryan cheated. No. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. He ain't cheat. You cheated yourself, and I'll explain. Now, was it unprofessional for Ryan to miss the initial contracted weight? Absolutely. But everyone knows that. That's just common sense. You tried to make the weight. The moment you renegotiated and accepted this man's money, you made it new terms. There were new deal terms that you said you were in agreement with. You got to live with that. Let me say that again, because I know there's a lot of haters and there's a lot of slow people. So I got to say it for the slow ones in the back. Please smash the like button. Ryan missing weight was not a good thing. It's not professional. You made it, instead of it being his error, you made it into your error because you continued to go through with the fight under these new deal point terms that you renegotiated. That now is your liability. So imagine it's like, let's say I was back working at Lowe's, right? And I'm in the forklift and I watch my coworker drop this pallet and break all this merchandise, which is not good. It's like tens of thousands of dollars on a pallet, right? He drops it and breaks it. And then he gets out the forklift and I get in the forklift and then we say that I dropped it. Then guess what? The blame could now get shifted. Or if somebody was like drunk driving and it was they were the ones driving and then they're about to get a DUI and then you switch seats. You see what I'm saying? And you were drunk too, and you said you were the one driving, then guess what? The police, if they didn't know no better, if they didn't know you switched seats and you crashed into a tree and they do the breathalyzer because you took the fall or you said you were the one that was drunk and then you don't pass the BAC, the blood alcohol concentration from the breathalyzer, then guess what? You're going to get charged with the DUI. So it could have just very well been a Ryan thing, but you proceeded with the fight. The Haneys were, yeah. He says, Yahoo says the Haneys were disrespecting every fighter. They got attention for the disrespect. People still didn't know Haney till he lost to Ryan Garcia. Ouch. #facts. See? But that's back to the clout chasing and the showmanship elements of it. You're doing all this to get seen, and then when it don't work out, then you stuck picking up the pieces. Hit the like button, y'all. Ego has been cooking for 3 days straight. The road back for the Haneys is a long road. I'm gonna tell you, because the way they're accepting the loss, just from the early things we're seeing, the road back is a long one. It's a long one. Because the stuff, from my perspective, a lot of what you're saying, outside of the Haneyacks, no one's buying it. Outside of the Haneyacks, no one wants to hear it. Devin broke his silence, but he also caught pleas. And he said, I think weight had a lot to do with it. Bro, that was your choice to continue fighting him. The moment, let me say that again, because I know I told you I would repeat it. If Ryan missed weight by 3.2 pounds, because this is all, let's put this to bed real close. Tell me if what I'm saying is fair. All right? So here's my case. Because people are saying Ryan cheated, he's a cheater, he had to cheat to beat and all this goofy stuff. So here's my statement. Ryan missed weight, unprofessional. Duh, common sense. From that point, you have a choice. Fight someone else. You had Arnold Barboza on the card, who was brought in for reasons like this. If Ryan was tweaked out, if Ryan pulled out, if Ryan was scared, didn't show up, this man was brought in your weight division to save the card in the event that happened. You elected not to go that route and fight Arnold Barboza, who, in my opinion, looked beatable because I thought he got beat by the Irish dude, Sean Puffy McCombs, right? So you didn't, because again, you're chasing Tank. You're trying to make good with all the promises, stopping Ryan, chasing Tank. The Mayweather era is over. The Gervonta Davis era is over. We're the faces of boxing. It's the Devin Haney era. You set this up and you set yourself up for failure, period. You put all these pressures on the Haneys, right? So in an effort to have the bigger fight and live up to these things, stopping Ryan, fighting the center of the ring, we're the Devin Haney era, we're the face of boxing, Mayweather era's over, Gervonta Davis era's over. You wanted the bigger event. You wanted the bigger fight, which is understandable. You want the more money, the bigger fight, the fight that everyone signed up for. Cool. That was your choice, though. You could have fought Barboza, right? Yeah, you wanted to prove that Ryan was a C-class fighter, all that type of stuff. And you took the person's money. So this is how it works. You have a contract. Both guys signed the contract. One person deviated from the contract, Ryan Garcia, and came in heavy. So you go back to the drawing board, to the negotiation table, and say, as a collective, hey, what do we do now? Do we fight Barbosa? Do we cancel the whole card and everybody go their separate ways? Do we try to force Ryan to lose the 3 pounds? I don't even know if the commission would let him. I don't know, right? Or do we accept his money? Whatever. You chose what you chose, which was to proceed on with the fight. And then when it didn't work for you, now you went back on what you said about weight didn't matter and he was a C-class fighter. It's a terrible look. The best thing you could do is go off the grid, be with your loved ones, and not have these types of excuses. You proceeded with the fight. That's like me playing Wheel of Fortune, and I got all this money, like $20,000 that I've won on Wheel of Fortune, and they're like, do you want to spin again? And I'm like, yeah. And I spin and go bankrupt. That's my fault. If I had an opportunity to get out the game and I continue to play the game, buyer beware. You did this. It's like Bill Haney, Devin Haney. They were making great waves in boxing, making a lot of correct decisions, but they got greedy. They stayed in the casino too long. And we all know the house rules. When you stay in, like, if I drive right now to Cache Creek, which is an Indian casino out here, and I drive to Cache Creek right now, and I'm just like playing slots or whatever, and off of $20, I come up and win the big jackpot, right? And let's say that's $34,000. When you win that type of money, the casinos, sometimes they'll comp you rooms and things like that. Hey, here's a free room. Stay, because the Cache Creek, the casino, has hotels and stuff like that. They'll comp you a room, give you some free room service. You know why they do that? You know why? Because they want you to stay. They want you to stay in the casino and continue to gamble so they can A, win some of that money back off you, or B, win all of that money back off you, or C, win all that money back off you and then some, because you've lost everything and now you're withdrawing money on your ATM and you're trying to win again. So that's what happened to the Haneys. They stayed in the casino too long and got. Kamal Oz with the $2. Ow. If Ryan cheated, so did Devin by outweighing others. That's why these excuses sound crazy. My man Ramal says, I ain't gonna cap. Ryan Garcia only fought him for the same. Ryan only fought him for the money. Same with Tank. Ryan was 100% sure he would beat Haney. He bet $2 million on himself and won. Then he played the game right. Real talk. He played the game right. Daniel Navarrete sent $5. If Ryan Garcia was overweight, he could have added the rehydration clause for the next day, but he didn't. There is no excuse. You made your bed, lie in it. That's what I'm saying. We are not making these excuses. Other people, other channels, other content creators have at it. I'm not making excuses. And the stuff I said pre-fight, I wasn't even wrong. And I'm not. So explain this. I ain't get nothing wrong. My pre-fight talk is the same as my post-fight talk. See, that's where the separation show. The separation show when Boxingego get on the mic and act the same way that he did before the fight, after the fight. Once again, write this down. My pre-fight talk is the same as my post-fight talk, as always. Listen, I'm human. It happens. You get predictions wrong. Terrence Crawford proved me wrong, beating Errol Spence. I took that on the chin like a real soldier. I'm a soldier. These shoulders hold up so much I won't budge. I never fall or fold up. I'm a soldier. Bro, I'm a soldier. Crawford's that boy. He won. He beat Errol Spence. And I just took it on the chin and gave you my honest thoughts. People say whatever they want. Oh, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I ate it. I just ate it. Whatever people said in my comment section, I let it be that. Kept it real. Did give my honest thoughts, and then you move on. This Devin Haney stuff, the Haneyacks, they want to go down with the Titanic. They want to go down with the ship, I guess, because all these excuses. My pre-fight talk is the same as my post-fight talk, and I'm not making any excuses. Credit to Ryan. He did his thing. He surprised people. Like, to be honest, another reason why my talk is so trill and so real is because, to be honest, Ryan impressed me. He impressed me because he was durable, which I already kind of knew, and I told you that. I said he had a better chin than Haney, right? But his timing, I don't think enough people are talking about his timing. I don't think enough people are talking about the Derrick James and Ryan Garcia tandem. Ryan Garcia looks like he has a good situation. Ryan is like extroverted and Derrick James is introverted, so it's like a yin-yang type of deal. Derrick ain't going to do too much. Ryan's going to do a whole lot. So they got that yin-yang effect, and it kind of balances each other out. The media day, Derrick James is like, yeah, man, I let my fighters fight. And Ryan's like, I'm blessed. Highly favored. I'm blessed. Like, so the pairing works. But if they both was acting crazy, like if it was like Angel Garcia, talk about Danny, champ of the world, talk about Philly, it'd be too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because Ryan would be insane, and then Angel Garcia is like, fuck the Valentino. Like, it would be too much. So the Derrick James, people ain't giving enough credit to that. Derrick James and him, that situation is a nice pairing. He gave some good instructions to his fighter. Because Ryan, like, my thing is this. Some of what he was doing from a boxing perspective was ugly. Like the shell, the California shell, the Victorville shell or whatever he was doing. Like, for me, from a level of knowing boxing and coming up watching James Toney and Floyd Seniors and stuff, it was ugly. But who cares? Who cares if it's ugly if it's working? Like, I'm not even playing with you, bro. There were large pockets of the fight where Devin Haney's best punches was punching Ryan in the back. I'm not even being funny. There were spaces in this fight where the best shots that Devin was landing was when Ryan was like tucked off, where he was like tucked off, and Devin Haney was like, like just hitting him real hard in his back. That was like some of his better punches. And you know what? Here's the other thing. I told you this fight was going to show who's real and who's not, and who really knows their sport. Here's the other thing I noticed. Tell me the Haneyacks aren't biased when they keep talking about Ryan cheated. I've already explained that. How did Ryan cheat if he missed weight? That's not cheat. How is that cheating? To, like, whether you did it intentionally or not, like, okay, hear me out. Listen to the verbiage. I'm gonna catch a body right now. Catch a body TV. Hear me out. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is Ryan the first fighter in the history of boxing to miss weight? Yes or no? I ask real specific questions. Give me a real specific answer. Is Ryan the first person in boxing history that you've heard of that has missed their weight? Okay, everyone's saying no. Let's keep going. Is Ryan Garcia the first person? Shout out to Jaime Hernandez. He sent $1. I see you. Is Ryan Garcia the first person in boxing history to miss weight and the fight keeps going on and continues? Yes or no? Is Ryan Garcia the first fighter that you've ever seen that missed weight, but they still ended up fighting? Okay, everybody's saying no. So for the people who are saying that Ryan cheated, then what about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? He misses weight all the time, and the same thing happened. Bro, if I'm not mistaken, and I know y'all say I don't know boxing, I beg to differ, but if I'm not mistaken, Julio Cesar Chavez got knocked out by Fonfara. Is that cap or fact? Is that cap or fact? Hold on. We gonna see. I told you we gonna see who know they boxing. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got knocked out by. See, now I know some of y'all not answering. Some of y'all don't know your boxing. They say I don't know, but we gonna find out if I know. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got knocked out by Andres Fonfara. Okay, so ego's up one. Not only did Fonfara knock Chavez Jr. out, if I recall, Julio Cesar Chavez missed weight. Same deal as Ryan Garcia. He missed weight. I don't remember exactly what the weight was, but I know he missed it. And not only did he miss it, they renegotiated the same exact way. I told you, this where I love these moments. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I love these moments because this is where I show these don't know boxing and they can't keep up with boxing ego. And I'm the nicest out. I'm the best in the business. And it's not even close. This is why I love these moments. So he missed weight. They did the same exact thing, the same protocol, and renegotiated. He had to probably pay a penalty and I know Andres Fonfara. I did some work with him. Pause. No diddy. But yeah, that's my dude. Andres Fonfara, that's my dude. We work together, bro. He was trained out here in Virgil's. Come on, man. I told you I've been in boxing. Come on, man. But anyway, shout out to my dude. Shout out to Poland. Shout out to the Polish. Shout out to Andres Fonfara. So they did the same thing, renegotiated new terms, and guess what? Fonfara knocked out the guy who came overweight because Chavez Jr. wasn't ucking with my dude, Fonfara. Simple. Seems simple to me. Now that Devin didn't do that, Devin the dude, but he didn't do that. Well, I gotta say, like Roy Jones, now Devin, the other day, he couldn't get away from that hook. They call me cat hook. Devin, he couldn't get away from him. Ryan Garcia, he talking about Trump. Ryan Garcia, he went Instagram live, he talking about Trump. Bye. He didn't want left hook. Devin didn't see that. He couldn't see that. Bro, what I gotta say, like Roy Jones Jr., oh my gosh. I'm the best in the business and it's not. Try to tell you, Devin, he should win hit. Should cut the hook. Cause I kept hook. I was known for the hook. Guys didn't want to fight me because I had the hook. Play game of basketball, hook, ha. Cross him over. Hook. I was on the court like Allen Iverson. Hit him with the crossover. Then I knocked the nigga out. Knocked him out with the hook. Pensacola in the house, baby. And it's gonna be that way. Devin couldn't stay away from hook. Bro, but them, he should come. Pensacola. Winky Wright, Roy Jones, Tony Tuffer, all out there, he should have came out, told him how to block the hook. They robbed me, so Korea. I was in Korea in the Olympics. Took my medal. Bro, what? What did I just say? Ego Jones Jr. is back. Devin should slip like Tank did. Tank. But Javante, different skill set. He this big. Javante, he same size, Oompa Loompa. Javante, he the same size, Oompa Loompa. Charlie Chocolate Factory. He went to Willy Wonka, got the gold ticket. Bro, he got the gold, what I try to tell you, he got the gold ticket. Javante, this big. He able to slip under that. He right here with it. He right here. What, Javante, what y'all talking about, bro? I'm the nicest out. I'm the best that's ever lived in boxing history. Javante, he an Oompa Loompa. So Ryan, try to swing the hook. Try to get him with the hook. Tank said, ha, don't do that. Counter the hook. Bye. Good night, Irene. He's not getting up, Jim. Pensacola in the house. Bro, what? I grew up on Roy. Pensacola in the house. I try to tell you. Didn't I say that? Donald Trump, he meeting with Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney, he let the boy grow. Now he with Donald Trump. Right? He drinking all the wine. And y'all in the comment section, and y'all trying to whine. Because Ryan drinking alcohol. What y'all talking about, bro? What? Pensacola in the hat. Man, stop playing with me, bro. I'm about to wake them up. Sometimes the neighbors got to get up. Sometimes you got to wake them. I know you in France. They better go to Eiffel Tower or something like that. You better wake your neighbor. You got to wake him. Bro, I know my man is in Paris. You better wake up. They eating crepes. He in Paris, they eating crepes. They got whipped cream, eating cake, eating the crepes. They better go Eiffel Tower with that. Devin didn't see the hook. Bah! He didn't see it. He on the ground. Lieutenant Dan, Forrest Gump. He ain't had no leg. Devin ain't had no leg. Try to tell you out there. Bro, try to tell you. Devin ain't had no leg. He doing the Cupid shuffle. Ryan Garcia dancing. He doing the emote. Y'all acted, listen, I said Ryan Garcia is doing the emote. Y'all gonna pay me and give me my C notes. Listen, I said Ryan Garcia decided to emote. Y'all gonna pay me. That's C notes. That's why y'all in the comment section acting real emo. Hold on. Y'all tickle me pink like Elmo. Stick to your words like Velcro. Hold on. Man, come on. Stop playing with me, bro. Give me some better work. I say y'all need to stick to your words like Velcro. Y'all tickle me pink. That's Elmo. I've been doing this since Adidas with the shell toe. Stop playing, dog. Let me get these super chats, though. I read that. All right, Kamal Oz sent $2. Nah, I read all these. Hold on. Didn't I say that? I ain't gonna man, I read I read everything. Oh no, I didn't. From the first hold on. From the first 30 seconds of the first round, it's like Ryan Garcia expected that jab coming from Haney. Facts. Shout out to Will. Oh my gosh, the super chats is coming in. Oh, I'm so scared.
Why? I like it in this way.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the super chats. Hold on. The money come first. Listen, I told you, y'all gonna pay me. Y'all gonna pay me to the Canelo fight. And then after the Canelo fight, you're probably gonna pay me for that too. Best in the business, and it's not even close. Listen, pay y'all dues. I'm the truth. People in the comment sections talk about he didn't stick to the game plan. Mike Tyson said everyone has a game plan till they get hit in the mouth. He says he feels Devin is overrated. Yikes. Kamal Oz with the yikes. Marquez took Floyd's money and an L. Devin not like that. Oh my God, Marquez. Shout out to Marquez. Bro, and Marquez a legend, and he didn't get on social media crying about it. He just ate it. Floyd beat him, and he came back to knock out Pacquiao. That's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to drive. That's how you drive. Bro, my boy Marquez just got mopped up by by Mayweather, and took his aggression out on Pacquiao. That's how you drive. We got a 5-pound from Shani Gee. I know I slaughtered your name. I know I did, but I am so sorry. The money will be, listen, I'm getting paid for the rest of the year, and you gonna see it, and I'm gonna make sure y'all watch. Did I just say that? There ain't no boxing channel like me. There's nobody on this thing like me, huh? And then this is why y'all better hope. Remember when I said y'all better hope I get everything wrong from the rest of the year, because I'm gonna act a fool. Bro, we hitting a Roy. Umbada, don't day do nada, don't day do nada, boom boom bedo. I ain't talk. Bro, I told y'all better hope I get everything right from here on out, and it didn't happen. Oh my gosh, so I gotta be snapping. Umbada, boom boom bedo nada, don't day do nada, boom boom bedo. I ain't talk. I ain't talk. Don't day do. Bro, I told y'all better pray to God or whatever you believe in. I'm coming. I told you if I got bro, I'm genuine with it. Business Brain said he can today. Yeah, y'all gonna pay for this. Bro, I used to be the, bro, I told you I was finna hit the genuine. I used to be the main one, call it. That's what my friends are. Even though I might be on TV, I can just be me. Even though I might be on TV. That I could just be me. Even though I might be on TV. Same old ego. Bro, I told you I was finna hit the mic, didn't I? Bro, I told you better pray to God that I was wrong on everything I'm acting the fool for the rest of the year. What about children? What about... Bro, I'm finna hit that Michael. What about us? Ooh, bro, bro, I told you, hey, it's up. Y'all mad, stay mad, so sad. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. This is what happens when you listen to people that don't know boxing. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Skinhead, deadhead, riding in the gauntlet situation. I look at, bro. Hold on, let me get to these super chats. Hold on, my face hurt. The only time we got a $20. Y'all tripping? Oh my gosh! I told you I was getting paid all year for y'all. Okay, let's get back serious. The only time I talk about the weight is when the Ryan Garcia fans, not you or true boxing fans, start complaining about the weight and Ryan and Tank fought and they start saying the fight was unfair. LOL, they be biased. Facts. All right, Kenya B sent $10. We got to get back focused, y'all. I'm sorry for that outburst. I didn't even mean it. Kenya B said there's no other boxing channel on YouTube as funny as yours. I try to tell y'all I was the one. So many copycats, but they can't do it like me. Cobbin, oh, I seen your comment on my community post. Shout out to Cobbins. I seen it. They was coming for you? Bro, the Haneyacks is like, they mad at everybody but Bill. They mad at Boxingego. They mad at Cobbins. They mad at Ego's Army. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. We don't have to take this. Bro, blame Ryan's left hook. Listen. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to give you a list of people that Haneyacks should blame. Bill Haney. Blame him. Blame Ryan's left hook. Blame Bernard Hopkins. Blame Eddie Hearns. Like, this is a list of people you could actually blame. Blame Ryan Garcia's antics. Blame it the liquor store that sold Ryan the drink that had him wilding. Bro, blame that. Blame L&L liquor. Because that's what got Devin. Y'all talking about the weight. Blame the alcohol. Remember that song? Blame it on the yeah, blame it on the alcohol. Y'all blame it. Y'all like, oh, Ryan missed his weight. That was the alcohol. If he wasn't drinking, he wouldn't have missed the weight. You see what I'm saying? Bro, blame it on the goose, blame it on the Henny, blame it on the Ryan with the antics aplenty. Blame it on the yeah, shorties in the club. Bro. Oh, my face hurt. My face really hurt, bro. Listen, Ryan missed weight, but it wasn't really him. It was the alcohol. Like Jay Fox said, blame it on the goose, blame it on the Henny, blame it on the Ryan with the antics aplenty, blame it on the bro, blame it on the alcohol. You knew this man was drinking, you thought he was gonna make weight, you're stupid. You're like, bro, I told you. Bro, I'm about to go Super Saiyan on this stream. Blame it on Casamigos. Yeah, let me know what alcohol we should blame this on. Blame it on E40's Earl Stevens collection. That I'm from the Bay, so we gonna, and Devin, they said Devin from the Bay, so I'm gonna blame it on Earl Stevens. Woke up in the AM, tossed it out of my cranium, gotta take a took a dumb in a minute. Bro, Devin Haney got spilled by that guy that was acting schizophrenic, 5150. Bro, he was bro, we gonna blame it on Earl Stevens then. Because I know Ryan was off that Earl Stevens. And I tried to tell y'all didn't want to, we used to drink that Carlos Rossi. Been about my cash ever since I was a little young mustache. Bro, I try to tell y'all, tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Dum, dum, dum. Devin Haney had dreads. I ain't got none, but I'm planning on growing. Probably never had no money like Ross Perelli, but you just want to don't ever demonstrate like a lot of these fools I see on TV. Bro, blame it on E40. Since y'all want to blame it on somebody. Blame it on that Mad Dog, the MD 2020 for shickety. Listen, my vision is 2020 like Mad Dog. Y'all with the excuses, you making me mad, dog. Hold on. I said this is easy. They frozen. It's like a game of tag, y'all. My vision is 2020. Like I'm sipping on Mad Dog. Y'all coming with excuses. You just making me mad, dog. Hold on. Oh my, why am I killing y'all? Why am I killing y'all? I'm killing y'all, bro. I said we got them frozen. It's like we playing a game of tag, y'all. My vision is 2020, like I'm sipping on Mad Dog. Y'all coming with excuses. Y'all just making me mad, dog. Hold on. Let's do it. Let bars, come on. It's over. It's over, bro. I'm gonna body y'all. Just give the man the credit. Let's move on. Wait till Canelo Munguia. I'm coming every day. And it could have been over, but y'all want to play. I'm like Chucky. I'm a good guy, so we gonna play. Let's get it. Kamal dumping on you. I don't even have to read it, and I know he dumping on you. Shout out to Kamal.
Why? I like it this way.
Okay, Kamal says, so Devin Haney is the face of boxing and pound for pound #1, but he's the B-side to Ryan Garcia, who lost already to... Oh my God. Bro, pack it up. It's over. Listen to what this man just said. This man, I don't know why I'm flapping my hands like a penguin trying to fly, but I'm going to keep doing it because I could do whatever I want. I'm going to just keep doing this. I don't think I ever did it this crazy, but I'm just going to keep doing it because I know this probably look real good on camera because I told y'all these things. Kamal, and he goes, I'm kind of fanning myself off. Hold on. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, this feels good. Bro, I look like Happy Feet. I don't know why I'm doing that. But see, I'm too animated. You see, y'all making me mad, bro. I don't know why I'm doing this at all because I don't do this when I really get mad. Like, I'm so mad right now. You're making me mad. Like, I don't get mad like that for the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was really mad. So I don't know why I'm doing it now, but we're just going to keep doing it because it's providing me with a little bit of circulation, you know. Listen to what this man just said. I got to stop with the hand gestures. I'm over here in the store looking crazy because I'm glad, Gray Bullet, Bay Area, yeah. Okay, Kamal with the $10. I'll read it one take. I'm Jay-Z. I'm going to read this one take. So Devin Haney is the face of boxing and pound for pound, #1, but he's the B-side to Ryan Garcia, who recently lost to Gervonta Tank Davis. He is blaming weight for a loss, but he was butthurt about being left off the ring's pound for pound list. This all makes zero sense. The reason the Haneyacks are in full meltdown mode is because they did too much. Instead of just letting Devin be a good fighter and coming back from the loss and all that, they continue to do so much. You guys are truly responsible for what is happening now. I truly believe that. Devin's a good fighter. He's a skilled fighter. You know, it could just be that. But when you start coming up with all the excuses, boxing fans ain't really having it. Like, they're saying Ryan cheated. They're literally telling you, hey, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, let's go, let's work. Let's work. They're telling you that Ryan cheated to start some kind of agenda or a narrative, bro. So many things with that. One, if he cheated, why did the fight continue? Because I know when Povetkin failed a drug test, which is really cheating, against my boy Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, oh my God, to this day, the fight got canceled. So tell me why the fight didn't get canceled if Ryan cheated. Tell me that Ryan's not the first person in boxing history to miss weight. So regardless, see, you guys want to focus on semantics. Oh, Floyd told him to do it. I don't care if Steven Spielberg told him to do it. What does it have to do with he missed weight? People want to like make sidebar commentary about did Floyd tell him? I don't care if Pink Floyd told him. I don't care if whoever, Shaggy told him. What does it have to do? He missed the weight. It is what it is. Mr. Lover, hey, my boy Shaggy. Mr. Girl. Mr. Lover. Girl. He talking about, but Shaggy did it. I don't care. Why do I care about that? Mr. Lover. Girl. She call me Mr. Boombastic. Touch you in the muscle system, Mr. Roo. Gee whiz. Like a hachul snake. Bro, I don't care who told him to miss weight. What the y'all are dumb. Y'all are really dumb. Go graduate. Get a GED. Girl. Mr. Lover. Yeah. Mr. Lover. He tell me Ryan want to miss that. Girlie gotta miss that 3.2 and I'm fucking like, bro. Bro, telling me, but Shaggy told him to do it. Who gives a, he missed it. It's over. Girl, Mr. Lover. Right. King Ra. He missed the weight. He missed the weight so fantastic. I can't even do it because y'all stop. Whoever's doing all them emojis, please stop, because every time I try to hit this impression, I keep seeing these flying emojis and it's really taking me out of my game right now. Please stop. Y'all stop with this flying emoji stuff. I can't even like focus because I'm not going to look at y'all, bro, because y'all tripping. Bro, I just see these flying, smiling faces and it's crazy. Hey, YouTube come on, YouTube. You got to take that out. Nah, bro, stop doing that. They got to take that feature off, bro. I'm a content creator. Y'all not showing me no respect. Like, bro, come on. Bro, it's the same. It's like it's like 1,000 smile. Like y'all doing like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2 level moves with these emojis. How are y'all doing power moves on me like that with it? Like I just wish I could film it so you guys could see. They're like shooting up from this heart with these smiling faces, and it's so horrible right now. Anywho, Ryan missed that weight. Touch me now. God. He missed the weight. Who cares who told him? What does that mean? Who told him? Floyd told him. Now what? The fight happened. He missed it. Devin proceeded. Now what? Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Oh, but Floyd. They act like this is some like huge to be continued moment. Dun dun dun. But Floyd. Bro, they doing the bit from Chick-fil-A face. Like this is some big, huge reveal. I don't know if Floyd told Ryan. I don't know if they troll it. I don't know. I didn't talk to Floyd or Ryan. But they looking like the Chick-fil-A girl. All right. A lemonade? A lemonade? No Chick-fil-A sauce? Bro, they doing the Chick-fil-A chick. It's over. Bro, the Haney is doing the Chick-fil-A chick. All right. A lemonade? No Chick-fil-A sauce? they in my comment doing the Chick-fil-A chick. Because Devin lost. This is unheard of, unprecedented. I don't even know if Pacquiao fans was doing this. They be like, all right, Ryan Miss Wayne, 3.2. Any barbecue sauce? Bro, you know, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The little beezy, little white beezy. She was, all right, Ryan Miss Wade. They getting on the camera like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. All right. No Chick-fil-A. And we just having fun talking boxing. A lemonade. Ryan cheated. 3.2. Making all these. Girl, you know Girl, you know this is just too much. The Haniacs is doing too much, bro. All right. A lemonade. Raymond Wayne. Like they had some big reveal that we all supposed to. Man, come on. Shout out to my people in the UK. They sending money. Listen, the whole world gonna pay me. Yeah. Whole world gonna pay Boxingego. I just spat out my drink. Bro, the Haniacs is, they like full Britney Spears meltdown mode. All right. Ryan cheated. Ryan missed. What about, he drank some lemonade? 3.2 pounds? What? Like, what world am I even in? Like, it's not even that serious, bro. It happened. It's over. Look, that's it. That's exactly what they did. Hold on. She's like, you have any barbecue sauce? A lemonade. Bro, this is the Haniacs. For your drink. A lemonade. Bro, no Chick-fil-A sauce? Devin lost the fight? Ryan weighed 3.2? Bro, what? Like, this can't be real men. This can't, there's no way this is not like, bro, I thought we made it through the Rona with the 19. We got a brand new epidemic. It's like beta male-itis or something. Lemonade? Ryan is a cheater? Making all these faces and like, this is sad. Like, for real. And the crazy thing is some of y'all probably have kids and stuff. Bro, these Haniacs have kids and they like the NBA finals were on. NBA finals were on TV. I'm like eating food, Chinese food, catching the game. And then they making content like, all right, Devin was cheating. Ryan should have made weight. A lemonade? Golden Boy cheated? This is insane, bro. Like, and the thing is, where are the pay-per-view sales and stuff for all of bro, Haney got to be a household name at this point. Like, he should be doing 1 billion pay-per-views every time out if he got this type of support. Eliminate? No, true, real, like, bro, he should be outselling Floyd and Conor McGregor. I'm not you thinking. Udo Fugi. Bro, he need to outsell Floyd McGregor the way y'all acted. Y'all acting like he putting up like Steph Curry Spider-Man numbers. Hey, this is too crazy, bro. These can't be real people. Bill said 14.5 billion. Bill also said he in the streets, but they millionaires. That's like, why is that even a thing? Who brags about being in the streets? Like, you live in a gated community probably with tennis courts. I seen he had like tennis courts. Why would you want to go to the dusty ass hood? Like, so you just got a G-Wagon, bust down Cuban, tennis courts in the backyard. You got the AP on the watch. And you be like, well, let's leave this gated community. Let me go to the trenches. Eliminate? Like, why is that? That's why Floyd said that. Bill's like, yeah, I'm in the streets. And Floyd's like, I'm not. Like, bro, imagine if, like, Floyd's worth $1 billion. Why would he just be going from hood to hood like the DVD, shooting dice and stupid stuff? Bro, Floyd, why would he just be like, yeah, rack him up, rack him up, rack him up, rack him, like, strike him? I don't see who even does that. That's like Elon Musk, like, kicking it in the hood. Only, I hate to say it, only black culture tries to advocate for that. Bro, you don't see Taylor Swift like, hey, I'm going back to the trailer park. Like, ain't no white artist do that. Like, okay, so Taylor Swift, let's say I don't know her upbringing, but let's say the Swifties. Let's say Taylor Swift came up like in a trailer park or something. Is she gonna go back there and be kicking it? And she worth all this money? Like, come on, bro. Like Eminem, he from a trailer park. And he just going there to kick it. Like, honestly. You Eminem, you see, I'm just Marshall Mathers. I'm just a regular guy. I don't know why all the fuss about me. Hey, yo, you might see me jogging. You might see me walking. You might see me walking a dead rot while a dog with his head chopped off in the park with a spiked collar hollering at him because the son of a won't quit barking. Or leaning out the window with a cocked shotgun, driving up the block in the car that they shot Pac in, looking for Big's killers, dressing ridiculous, blue and red like I don't see what the big deal is. Double barrel bigger than Chris Wallace, pissed off because Biggie and Pac just missed all this. Like, why would Eminem do that? I done figured this rap shit out. I map shit strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success, and it's worked for me repeatedly. Let them dish you first and respond immediately in order to master the art of war. Don't start a war. Not no more. I'm trying to censor it. Not no more. We done scared them off. There are no more victims of sick and fixing. Ain't got no pictures to rip and to throw darts in. Irv and Jeff, we done beat them to death. Benzino with death. It seemed to just be no one left. The bully. Bush is, why you think his name's Push is Bushy? It's hard trying to censor your lyrics while you say them. Or other people's lyrics, at least. Kamal, $2. Devin's pay-per-view numbers are with D-Ball, Dillian White's B sample. Facts. King Leod, Eagles Army, out here. They saying Ryan was using an aim bot. Well, he aimed and he hit his target, bro. This might be the funniest ego stream I've seen. We used to do this all the time, but there was nothing cracking like this that needed this to come out. Hey, if y'all enjoying the stream, that's a perfect segue. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, bet on me. I'll hold boxing down. If you like the way my stream is set up, it is brought to you courtesy of a channel partner, StreamYard. I got somebody signed up today. It's an affiliate link. I may receive a small commission when you guys use that link. 14-day free trial. Test it out. It's what I'm using. Put the comments on the screen. You see the quality. You hear the quality. You can get a dope setup like me. StreamYard. Link in the description. Bang that StreamYard on Dead Homies. Use that StreamYard link. We working. Ego friend from theater was, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, you talking about yesterday's stream. Okay, I got you. Anywho, y'all got to get the likes up. What's good? I'm going to give y'all a second to get that right because it say we got 39 likes. How I make more money than we have likes? Come on, bro. See, that's how I know y'all foul. We done made more. Tell me that makes sense. We done got more money in super chats than we got likes. So that makes zero sense. The likes are free. People are spending their hard-earned money, and we done made more money than the free option. Come on, y'all. Y'all can get the likes up. I don't even know. Like, what is happening? I think it's YouTube, bro. It said we got 39 likes. Come on, bro. Support the channel. I'm cooking. I'm doing my thing in boxing. If you like it, hopefully you like it. Then, just support the real. Dorley Herrera. I always like. Thank you. Bro, my side said we got 39. Y'all cold-blooded. 39 is nasty work. Anyway, yeah, all this Ryan cheating nonsense. Like, explain what I'm saying. How did he cheat if they renegotiated? Okay, let's go back there. They had an initial deal. It was 140 pounds. Ryan missed weight, so they do what they normally do. And if you want to salvage the fight, you salvage it. If not, everyone goes their separate way. They chose to salvage it. So you name your price and you renegotiate, and that becomes the new deal or the new terms of the deal. How am I wrong? Let's see if one of the Haney's jump bad. Let's see if the Haney's jump bad. Tell me how I'm wrong. Initial contract, 140. Ryan, for whatever reason, doesn't make it. Go back to the drawing board, and then you come up with new penalties, new fines, new terms. They did that, and the new weight that they both said would be cool for that day would be like, let him be 143, and they didn't rehydrate, or they didn't have a next day weigh-in. That's on them. That shows me that your team they're not crossing their T's and dotting their I's. That's your fault. Like, so that's what I'm saying. No matter how you try to slice it to help the Haneys, you hurt the Haneys. Because if you want to play the angle of they cheated and Ryan cheated and he did it on purpose with Floyd, who cares who told him or why he did it? It was done. The deed was done. You either move on or you salvage the fight or you don't. You chose to salvage it. So you come up with the new terms, and then Ryan paid you. Now, it would be one thing if you had new terms and then Ryan didn't pay whatever he owed you. Then you would have an argument because then you got stiffed. You didn't get the money and you didn't. But Ryan already told you 1.5. Come on now. He said, that's light work. I don't care about that. And paid his fine. That's your fault. See, now we shout out to Tattoo Money. Now we're getting to the heart of the issue. The point that I'm making, that Tattoo Money just said, the Haneys try to hide their blow up weight. They didn't want, because Devin rehydrates to massive proportions, they didn't want that on wax because of what happened in California, where it's disclosed still, unlike in INSAC in Nevada, where sometimes that information gets hid or don't come out. And the paperwork came out for the Regis Prograis fight, being that the fight took place in the Bay Area in California, and the commission report leaked, right? So we all seen that Devin rehydrated to 165. So they didn't want, like, because these, if they would have did the same day weigh-in or whatever, right? Then there's a chance that these new numbers for the same day for Ryan and Devin could have got leaked. Because a lot of these, like, deadline reporters, they got sources. So if they would have had people in the room, because Ryan can't just weigh in and Devin weigh in and there ain't nobody around and you just send them a picture. So somebody would have been there. So now the Haneys knew that Devin rehydrates a lot too, and they probably chose to forego that because they didn't want that number on wax, because Devin probably weighed 180 or something crazy, and they decided they could still beat Ryan and weren't tripping. That's you. That's completely your fault. Completely your fault. Because you had so many chances to back out, fight Barbosa, try to make him lose the weight, at least do a next day rehydrate. You did none of that. And then when your son loses, then like people are saying Ryan cheated. There were new terms. And that's not how that works, people. So the terms of the moment Ryan touched the scale and missed weight and you renegotiated, the terms of the initial contract were null and void in terms of the weight department, because he was already out of compliance. You know what I mean? He had already missed the weight, and you knew he missed the weight. So you take it from there and decide what's the next appropriate step. You did it. You don't like the results. Too bad. If you think about it, many people, including me, took Ryan being overweight as a sign he wasn't ready, not necessarily as an advantage. Tyler, that's what I told you. They overshot it, stayed in the casino too long, played the weight games with other people like Lomachenko and Regis, and then when it got done to them and they got finessed, and Ryan, oh, this guy's really serious. Oh, he was really training. Or, oh, his powers, he hitting. Now they mad at it. That you can't fire your whole team then, because they let you do it. So that's why I don't want to argue the semantics. Oh, did Floyd tell him to do it? Who cares? The fight happened. You were okay with the fight happening. You were okay up until you weren't okay. See if that makes sense. Right? So you were okay with all of everything. And Tyler, that's exactly what I said. People looked at Ryan as being insane and crazy, right? So him missing weight, they said, not only did they think that corroborated Ryan was crazy, that made him more confident that Devin was going to grease Ryan and do him greasy. Because the moment they thought, oh, he's super undisciplined. So Ryan trolled you all and found a strategy that worked. Because I seen it. I like, come on, I'm the man. I'm the man online with boxing. People were leaving me comments, and they're like, when I made the video, you go check the video, it's up there. People were leaving me comments on my posts on social media when Ryan missed the weight, and they're like, oh, Devin in 1, Devin Haney in 3. So they looked at it as a sign that Ryan was really bullshit and Devin was super disciplined, and Ryan fooled all those people and made it do what it do. You got to give the man his credit. But instead, people think they're helping the Haneys, but you're really hurting them, because nobody wants to hear this. It looks like I have a thing, it's called loser talk. I try my best not to make loser talk. Like, loser talk is just like where people, I don't believe in this whole new society where you can lose and then we got to act like it's a win. You know what I mean? Like participation trophies. I didn't come up like that. Where like if two kids teams are playing basketball and then one team gets scraped 90 to 2, you just got scraped. That's the era I come from. You just got scraped, bro. Y'all lost by 86 or whatever the number is. You know what I mean? Now we live in this PC, mushy, weak, moist society where a team gets scraped by 86 and you don't want to crush them. So you say, oh, and everybody get a medal. Like that's stupid. To me, that's stupid because it doesn't encourage like real competition because you get a medal regardless of if you really won it or you didn't. That's kind of what happened with this Devin fight. But at the very least, me being an intelligent man and reasonable instead of radical, I could even understand it with kids a little bit more because you're not at the maturity level. So maybe a loss makes you not want to play basketball anymore. So I can understand doing it to little kids more than adults. You know what I mean? Like, because a little kid's mind is not fully formed. So if you crush them too early, then, you have like, it's different things that go with that because their mind is not fully developed. Adults and teenagers and like anybody over a certain age, we shouldn't be playing the participation trophy game. You won or you didn't. Oh my God, this man has been begging and pleading. He said if it wasn't cheating, why couldn't he win the fight? If it was cheating, then why did the fight continue? That's a better question. So if he wasn't eligible for the belt, that's common sense. But they came up with new terms like these people. Oh my gosh, bro. This is why Haney's getting destroyed online because of the Haney Acts and Bill Haney. I promise you, this is why it's happening because people like Frontline. The man says if it wasn't cheating, then why couldn't he win the belt? It's a very easy question to answer because the WBC has their own rule set and they stipulate the weight class is 140. So their own personal rules state that if you're over the weight, that the fighter is not eligible to win the title. That's their rule. The fight as a whole continued because it was still a fight. Whether the belt was sanctioned or not, it was still a fight. You're saying, oh, but if he cheated, then why did it? He wasn't eligible to win the belt, right? It's like really easy to understand. But now, since I answered your question, answer my question. If the fight was cheating, if he cheated, then why did the strictest commission in boxing allow the fight to continue? Now you're in the hot seat, front line. You got 1 minute on the clock. Confused why Devin still has the belt, new rules. I don't know. You have to ask the WBC that. So why did the fight continue and the strictest commission in boxing allowed the fight to continue if Ryan cheated? So do you believe if Ryan popped dirty before the fight with a steroid, they would have let the fight continue in New York? He didn't have to block him. See, these dudes can't answer. I answered their question, but they can't answer mine. Stop it. Block him. Get front line. Yeah, you to the back of the line. You see how I answered their question, but they won't answer mine. Oh, he said I'm wasting my time. That's where you're wrong. If you knew how much money we getting paid, I'm not wasting my time. I'm very much aware of my time. I told you, y'all not going to play with my time. So I'm pacing it. I'm seeing how much money we're making. I know from being on YouTube how the videos are going to perform and the engagement. And then plus we getting tips. I'm not wasting my time. Believe that. We not wasting our time. I'm watching the clock. I know how much time is on the clock. They never answer my questions though. If he was cheating, the fight should be canceled. If he was on steroids before the fight and the test came out, the fight would be canceled. The fight wasn't canceled. It was new terms that came about. Like, that's just what it is. New terms and conditions when he missed. And again, the Haneyacks aren't answering the most simplistic question. Why did the Haneys not have a rematch clause? Hey, Lorenzo Ramirez, you have 30 seconds to remove your comment or you will be blocked. You left the same comment the other day. I'm not playing those games. You have 20 seconds to either erase your comment, or if you leave that comment one more time, you'll be blocked. You got 15 seconds to erase your comment. If you do not erase your comment, you will be erased. Shooters, Lorenzo Ramirez, thank you. You stop putting that. If you keep putting that, you will be removed, bro. You doing too much. You already left the same comment. I do not allow nobody to spam the chat in that way. You're not finna spam my chat. It's like these dudes, they try to force me to see it. I seen when you said it the first time, the other day. Desmond Parker said, bro should be a shooter, how fast he removed it. Bro, because I don't play that game. Like, I'm up here talking boxing. You're not finna do that. You're not finna do that. Stop it. You trying to turn this into something it don't need to be. I'm telling you guys, in the terms of boxing, I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Jokes, bruh, not serious. Ease up, cuz that ain't a joke. Block him. See, listen. The fact that you backtalk me, just block him. I try to, bro. It's not even worth my time, bro. Lorenzo Ramirez, block him. He talking about just ease up. Nah, I'm not easing up, bro. You gonna threaten me and think I'm gonna ease up? Man, stop. You a clown. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Bro, that's how I know I'm doing work. I'm doing work. All I'm doing is talking boxing, and they putting all this extra stuff. That's how you know I'm impactful. Bro, I'm impactful when all I have to do is speak the facts and keep it all the way funky, and you see. They saying all this extracurricular stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, and the funny thing about the Haneyacks, that what they don't realize is the message is already out. It's too late. The world's, if they didn't watch it in real time, the people who are remotely interested in boxing or sports, they know now. There's nothing you can do that changes. This is not Men in Black where Will Smith hold that little pin and then you go blind for a second and then forget everything that you saw. It's done. The Haneyacks, you look crazy unless you can find that Will Smith pin from Men in Black that make everybody in the world forget what we just seen with Ryan Garcia. What you think you saw, you did not see. Here come the Men in Black, being back. Bro, Galaxy, ha 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 ha. Bro, you better get that Will Smith pin. Everyone already seen it. Bill Haney set his son up. It happened. You said fighting this in the ring. Ryan was like, I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed. Sue State. It already happened. It's too late. They acted like me talking on YouTube is gonna change the fact that the fight already happened and we already seen it and the clips is everywhere. Bro, these dudes is clowns. Clown work. Put them in a circus. Clowns. That's why I don't even understand why people feel the type of way when I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking what the world already seen. You can't save it. You can say Ryan cheated, but the world already seen what they seen. You went along with the fight. Blame your team. Cancel the fight. You try to compete with Tank and it backfired. You try to beat a man and face a boxing and throwback fighter or whatever made you take this fight and fight him. You fought to the best of your ability, came up short. We seen a lot of flaws, not just from Devin, but Ryan. I seen flaws even with Ryan. You spun the wheel, bro. It's over. Like, yeah, you guys you think blaming the ego changes anything. That's why it's so funny to me. Oh man, but ego. What does ego have to do? I'm not Ryan. I'm not Henry. I'm not Derek James. Ego just telling you what is common knowledge at this point. So it's too funny. Bro, anybody want me to prove it? I'll prove that it's too late. If y'all want me to prove it, type prove it in the chat. I'll prove that. Okay, I'll prove it. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. If y'all want me to prove it, type prove it in the chat. Get the likes up. Yeah, I'll prove it that it's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Somebody I'll prove it right now. Somebody let me know how many days ago. It was on the 20th. I don't know today's date. So let me know how many days ago the fight was. Anybody let me know how many days ago Ryan Devin Haney fight took place? 5? Okay. Today's Thursday and it took place on Saturday and y'all saying it's 5. So today's the 5th day. Great. So it hasn't even been a week. Okay, I'll prove it. This is Cassidy. Everybody know the rapper from Philly, Cassidy. This is his new diss song.
Not sure he actually meant it, but easy come, easy go. He fight back, I'ma finish. Fuck if he acting offended and they happen to blame me. Cause the captain know what happened if you happen to name me. I'll be snapping, straight rapping insanely. If we get in the ring, I'm coming with 3. You see what happened to Haney. He lame, see my life been documented. I cannot be.
It's done. It's over, bro. The man Cassidy just put him in a bar. He said, I give him 3. You see what happened to Haney? Bro, not even 1 week later, and he's already a punchline. Not even 1 week. And y'all blaming me. Bro, the man Cassidy said, man, y'all happen to play me. You getting hit with 3. You see what happened to Haney? Bro, you heard Cassidy was like, this is his new diss song. In 5 days, Devin has he's already getting referenced in a punchline. So you think Boxingego? So let me get this straight. Boxingego can't get no money. Boxingego and Floyd Mayweather, they can't talk about it. Nobody else can talk about it. We supposed to be shh. This is our job. This is what people do after a big fight in our industry. You know, that's why Floyd was talking about some of the flaws that he's seen from a technical aspect from Devin Haney. Boxingego, I'm a content creator that's always covered boxing. No matter who wins, lose, or draw, I talk about it. No? See, that's what I'm saying. The Haneyx, y'all bad for boxing. Here's why. Because you're over the top. When Ngannou got knocked out and it went viral, I talked about it. No? I didn't make mad videos screaming and doing the same. It's another day in the office for me. You just don't like who it happened to. Bro, Cassidy said, man, I hit him with 3. You see what happened to him?
Fuck if he acting offended and they happen to blame me. Cause the captain know what happened if you happen to name me. Snapping, straight rapping insanely. If we get in the ring, I'm coming with 3. You see what happened to Haney. He lame, see my life been documented. I cannot.
Bro, what? He said if he get Ryan bless, highly favored. Ryan turned this man into a punchline in 5 days. Cats got to stop being emotionally attached to these fighters. That's what I'm saying. You do it. Bro, he said if he get in the ring, he getting 3. You see what happened to Haney? Bro.
You happen to name me. I'll be snapping, straight rapping insanely. If we get in the ring, I'm coming with 3. You see what happened to Haney.
Bro.
He see my life. 3. You see what happened to Haney. In the ring, I'm coming with 3. You rapping insanely. If we get in the ring, I'm coming with 3. You see what happened to Haney.
Bro, the man turned it into a punchline.
And if you happen to name me, I'll be snapping, straight rapping insanely. If we get in the ring, I'm coming with 3.
You see what happened to Haney? Bro, Ryan done made Haney getting dropped into a punchline from one of the kings of punchlines from that era, Cassidy. He said, "You talking insanely. We get in the ring. You get hit with 3. You see what happened to Haney." But, bro, you see what happened to Haney. That is not the type of bar you want people rap. If you black, that is not the bar that people you want to be. Like, Lil Baby or whatever said, I'm a muff and hard hitter like Javante Davis. So Tank bars is like that. See, this what happened when you chase Tank. Bro, Tank, when the rapper quote Tank, they talking about like getting knocked out and stuff. Lil Baby came out and he said, I'm a muff hard hitter like Javante Davis or whoever. I think it was Lil Baby. Cassidy coming out, man, you get hit with 3. You see what happened to Haney? Like, and y'all mad at me for talking about. So be mad at Cassidy. There's a whole bunch of people that you got to be mad at. Y'all think like I'm not finna do my job because it makes you mad. He said, you get in the ring, you getting 3. You see what happened to Haney? Like, like the world want Boxingego not to do my job and keep it real, but Cassidy can keep it real on wax and do his song. It's what happened, bro. These dudes is emotionally attached. Shout out to my man Van Score. Another score. He said, man, we getting $10 cash apps. Did y'all catch that? I said my man Van Score hit me with a $10 cash app. Man, you you got them trash raps. He said, what's good, G? Cassidy sunned him like Ryan Garcia. Then look, he paid, shout out to my man Van Score. He paid $10 to say, what's good, G? Cassidy sunned him like Ryan Garcia. Bro, Haney made himself a punchline. No rematch clause, no options on Ryan. Ryan's free to do whatever he want. I told you it was a lose-lose situation. Now the world is crumbling down. Chicken Little, the sky is falling, and y'all trying to blame ego. That is not going to work. So yeah, blame the guy who's been right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But then the people who had no rematch clause, Bill didn't give him any instructions on how to like not keep getting clipped up by the left hook. He don't get no blame because he's 50-0 in the streets and he stay in the streets as a millionaire. Come on, bro. The jig is up. Why would you be in the streets at 50 or whatever? I don't know how old he is. But why would you be in the streets as a millionaire? Just explain how that makes any sense. Because Nipsey Hussle was giving back to the community and then they killed him in front of his store. So why would anybody rep like being in the streets after they've already made it? Like not on some rap stuff, like you doing rap bars and talking about where you came from. But I'm talking about like that's why Floyd said, don't glorify that. Bill Haney's like, I'm in these streets. Floyd was like, I'm not. Why would Floyd be? I mean, just be real. Bro, Floyd, I follow Floyd, obviously. Everybody in boxing pretty much probably does. But he in Dubai and Greece, and he's like, Rio, like, it's for me, it's inspiration. Because it's to know he came from Grand Rapids, Michigan, dad on drugs, sold drugs, whatever, went to jail. Mom did drugs, whatever, you know, that lifestyle to what he made from it. It's inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Floyd claimed to fame was being 50-0 in the streets, or Floyd had a shootout with somebody. Like, who cares? Like, what like, it's 2024, bro. The streets is wicked. Like, ain't nobody trying to, for me, that's stupid. Like, come out to the Bay. Like, they bipping cars. You go to In-N-Out Burger. There's people right now in Oakland, right up the way from me. People in Oakland, and the stores is leaving. They done closed down the Walmart. You know, like proper businesses in San Francisco and Oakland, they are leaving. They are truly leaving because the In-N-Out Burger's leaving. Like all this stuff because it's too. They don't want it. The Whole Foods left. You see what I'm saying? Because the streets is wicked and people is like, there's like, this not worth it. People getting attacked in the parking lot, people, cars getting broken into, and then they mad at the store because they parked there and it wasn't safe. Like, why is that? Why? I mean, that's the reality. If you check the papers, what's going on in the Bay Area, that's what it is. You go look at Chicago, there'd be like on their big holidays, it'd be like 50 people got shot at. Like this, what is this? What's so like dope about that? And I'm not like, I know a lot of people, they in the streets and stuff doing they do, but most of the people that I know that's in the streets for real, they trying to get out. They not gonna be there if they have $1 million, $1 million plus. That doesn't even make sense. Most people are trying to hustle to go straight. Who wants to like I don't, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand the bragging about going to jail. Like, what's his name? Wes Watson. Wes Watson. You think he living a better life now or a better life when Wes Watson was in jail and when he was in prison or whatever? You see what I'm saying? Like he got cars with the suicide doors. His place looked fat. Wes Watson looked like he doing well for himself. You know what I mean? Like he looked like he chilling. Like life is good. Like life got good because he left the streets alone. Shout out to Wes. Shout out to Wes Watson. He doing like motivational videos and stay on your disciplines and stay on your program. You know, there's a lot of guys like that. Eric Thomas, he talking about I ate out of trash cans. Like he ate out of trash cans and stuff. He was in the streets for real, like legit, literally, like in the streets eating out of trash cans. That's what he says. Eric Thomas. Now he's making, $250K or more to do presentations and PowerPoints. So which one would you rather do? Go to a conference room or some hotel and motivate a team and get paid $500K or whatever? And he said his wife is sick, so he's able to move her to San Diego and stuff like that. Or you want to be eating out of trash cans. Yeah, LA's crazy, Skid Row. That's what I'm saying. We all got ghettos. We all got hoods. Like, y'all, it's 2024. They got gig work. They got YouTube. Like me, be a YouTuber. Be a YouTuber, feel me? Get into content creation, photography. I'm not finna glorify. I done seen some stuff. I've done some stupid stuff too, knuckleheaded stuff too. Like, I mean, everyone got a pass, everybody. But the goal is, like, imagine me, like, if I'm showing, like, for me, if I did stupid stuff, right? And now the game is even more wicked and there's more ways to catch you. Some of these streets have like street cams where if you on that block, they have like recordings of it. So back in the day, when I was younger, there were less ways to get caught. We'll leave it at that. There were less ways. Everyone didn't have like a cell phone guaranteed. Like, you know what I'm saying? The cell phone recording capabilities weren't, it was just different times. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the like a previous era, y'all know that. Now they got street cams. Everybody got what's it called? Ring with the doorbell cameras. Yeah, do some street stuff now. It's like more ways to get caught also. So I don't really glorify that when I'm a YouTuber. I don't care about nothing else. That's what I do. I'm a YouTuber. And I'm not breaking no laws. I'm not conking no old lady on the head. Who's bragging about having money but still being in the streets? I just feel it's small-minded. And you see the Haney-Ax is hyping it up. Like, oh, man, he told Floyd he was still in the streets. Floyd would be a fool to be in the streets. So, streets or grease? I'll just wear these. Like, what are we talking about? So you would rather be in Slauson in some like back alley, or you would rather be in Turks and Caicos? Like, honestly, for real. You rather be at the Slauson swap meet, and I like the Slauson swap meet for the record. You rather be in like Greece or Turkey or Bucharest or something on vacation, or Leimert Park. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, there's no, come on. Or even out here in the Bay, you rather be on Seminary High Street. You want to be on Broadway rather than be like traveling the world. Like, stop it, bro. it's a crazy man that age glorifying the streets. Shout out to Josh Gossett. And he rich talking about 50-0. Bill said that because he didn't know how to come at Floyd. But that's what I'm saying. He's I get what he's doing. He's trying to say like he a street ninja, he come from the street, and he does. That's cool. Come from the street. But the people you are impressing, like, and see that, like, for real, I'm gonna just be real. When you oppress, like, there's a lot of crab in the barrel mentality in the hood, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, because people is hungry. They trying to eat, so they're not gonna be happy for your well-being. They're not gonna be happy that you make it. It creates like envy and jealousy and stuff like that. If you get to a certain level, then now you can get to like paying consumers. Like me being online and having people from everywhere, not everyone's like hood. You see what I'm saying? Like not everyone in this chat is hood. These are the people that is paying. Like we getting $100 super chats. It ain't like necessarily broke hood dudes on scrapers on them things doing sideshows that's paying $100 to give me a tip. You see what I'm saying? Like, and when people tip and super chat and they do cash apps and these types of things, that allows me to further build my channel because I'm trying to get more things, more avenues, more resources, all types of stuff like that. So imagine like the hood love ego. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you come from if you're a real boxing fan. But at the same time, I'm not finna cater to broke hood dudes that got spaghetti sauce on their wife beater and they not paying. They not, you know what I'm saying? They just some hood dudes that don't cut their nails and stuff. Like, I don't care about stuff like that, bro. If that's your life, good on you. Merry Christmas. We trying to elevate, trying to get to the next level. I don't care about like, I'm hooded out. I'm the ultimate hood dude 2000. I seen that my whole life. Hood people. And see, the thing is, sometimes some people are hood, you can't take them nowhere nice. Block B, you a bum. He said, you still talking about this. Why would you come into a chat that I'm talking about this and say, are you still talking about this? And it has a title. Like you just click. It's not like you clicked on an untitled YouTube video, dummy. Bro, this is the Haniacs way of waving the white flag. Oh, you're still talking about this? You seen the title and you clicked on it. You knew what the video was about. It's not like you can't even do a video on YouTube unless there's a title. So what do you mean? Oh, you're still talking about? I'm talking about it. You seen the title. You see the metadata. Of course I'm talking about it. Stupid. I'm telling you, all this goofy stuff, y'all making it look worse. Let the kid recover, see what's next for Devin Haney. But the Haniacs, they're making it worse. They're making it worse because just hear me out. If the Haniacs had a chill and just admitted that Ryan bested him on the given night, he played the game, finessed him, whatever, it would be over. We would be talking about Frank Martin and Tank. We would just know they were liars and all the stuff that they've been saying about Tank won't fight nobody and the Tank era is over. We just know all that's cap. And it could just be that and we move on, gear up for this LA card with Crawford and Madrimov, gear up for Usyk versus Fury, gear up for Canelo versus Jaime Munguia. And it would just be what it is. And then everybody who was right, congratulations. Everybody who was neutral, congratulations. Everybody who lost and lied, then, rebuild your channels or your pages or your content. And it would just be that. But they're not doing this. They just want to go down with the ship. And I truly, and I mean this, I would hate to have fans like that. I would hate to have fans that are so arrogant and ignorant that they're trying to defend me, but it was actually hurting me. The money keep coming in. I don't want that. If I fail, then I failed. Tell me the truth. You know what I mean? I don't need yes men. I don't need people to like, oh, cheer up, ego. You got 100 things in a row wrong, but you're still a champion. I don't want that. You guys might want that. I don't. If I f up, I'm a man. I'm entitled to. Let me F up. If I blow the channel up and like said something that was too crazy, then I got to face that music. But it don't happen like that because I'm respectable. I keep boxing. I keep it to boxing. I stay true. I'm honest. We have jokes. We have fun. You know, I post memes, stuff like that, but I don't bother nobody. You know, I just keep it real, talk boxing. I have integrity. If I'm wrong, I take it on the chin and just like, okay, I was wrong. Even if somebody felt I did something and I took something too far, reach out. You know what I mean? But doing all this extra stuff to try to save face, it's not really going to help Devin Haney at this point. Trying to troll Boxingego, Devin needs the world of boxing. Like, see, this is what happens. The Haneyacks, they're spending more time on my channel than supporting the guy that they told you was the next Mayweather that could beat Tank and all that stuff. My channel's doing fine. I don't need, like, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Look at the engagement. Look at, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at least the things you guys could see. I don't need the assistance. I didn't say nothing crazy. But these people are so low integrity that it becomes like almost like a competition where the people like Ryan Garcia or whoever, they're having their moment, saying their truth, now being on the right side of history. They're so hard trying to counter program that. And then Devin's just like hung out to dry. I truly, like, I'm telling you, I'm a human. I truly feel bad for Devin Haney. Even if you don't believe that, I feel bad for the Haney. But I also understand that this is a necessary evil when you move like Bill has been moving and some of the Haneyacks. This, if you did not perform, it was bound to get to this because you created a lot of like toxicity, a lot of negativity. You talk bad about a lot of people. Notice, like, I'm trying to think of a fight where fighters just like lost on the up and up and there was no real like fanatical stuff. Can y'all help me? Help me think of a fight where somebody just lost, but they seem like a good dude. Like they didn't put out negative energy before the fight. It don't matter how bad they lost. Just somebody tell me a recent boxing fight. Like Ngannou. Like, yeah, I'm going to use my boy Ngannou. Perfect example. He got knocked out bad. Nobody's trolling him overly. Like, there's a couple memes here, like a day. You notice, no, hold on. No, I got the best example. Ngannou's the best example. Stop. I got this. Ngannou. Of course, if he failed funny, a couple people make some memes. But nobody hates Ngannou. Nobody, like, despises Ngannou. And Ngannou took his loss and he was like, you know, he said a couple things like, oh, the fight was real late and stuff, and I'll learn from this. But he seemed like a cool dude. You see what I'm saying? So nobody really did this to Ngannou. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody, or Leo Santa Cruz. He got knocked out by Tank. Shout out to Chute Ball. That's a good one. Leo is a good dude. I got a picture on my phone with Leo. Leo Santa Cruz. Shout out to him. Shout out to LA. Leo Santa Cruz is a good dude. Tank knocked him out viciously. Nobody did, like, if anything, people were like shocked and like replaying the knockout. Cause I mean, we can't front. That was a crazy knockout by Tank. But nobody was like dog walking Leo Santa Cruz. I didn't see it. Black people, white people, Mexican, nobody. I had a channel. I did a watch party. Nobody was really dogging out Leo Santa Cruz because Santa Cruz Sr. or whatever, there was nobody who was acting like the Haney energy with the negative energy. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody was doing that. And now they're still trying to do it. Just Devin lost, move on, rebuild, and that could just be that. But again, not everyone wants to do that. It's all this other extra stuff. We got $5 from the Texas Tattoo Factory. No comment. He just sent $5. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody for the support. Use my link, affiliate link for StreamYard to get a dope stream like this. StreamYard, a partner of Boxingego. Link in the description, affiliate link. I'm giving you guys a 14-day free trial. I'm doing it. So click on the link, sign up for the 14 days. Then after that, you're on your own. Get a feel for StreamYard. It's what I'm using. Dope quality. You can hook up all your equipment to it and get a setup like me. Use StreamYard. So yeah, nobody does all this. Boxing is a gentleman's sport. But if you don't act like a gentleman, then you got to get what you get. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is truly a gentleman's sport. If you're a warrior like Leo Santa Cruz and you just like lost, but then when you start like having propaganda machines going on and people who are making it worse for your fighter, it's just what it is. Shout out to Blaine Danley. $3. Appreciate you. He said the ref though. And see, that's a great point. Notice none of the Haneyacks that are saying Ryan cheated are talking about how Ryan was cheated out of a knockout or how Harvey Dock had a horrible night. None of them. How does that work? So if we're talking about cheating and cheaters and this guy cheated, how come none of the conversation is about how Ryan was jobbed out of knockdowns? He had what? If you listen, kiss my. If you think Ryan had 3 knockdowns in that fight, kiss my, because you're a liar. You're truly a liar. Shout out to Tattoo Money. We getting tattoo money now. He said, shout out to Tattoo Money for the $20. He said Harvey Dock is a Haneyack. I'm so done. Miguel Berchel, he got knocked out bad, but Valdez did him greasy. It's a gentleman's sport. If you act like a gentleman, most of the time, it doesn't play out like this. If you don't spread lies and do all this extra stuff, just saying. But again, nobody who's saying Ryan cheated is bringing up anything about how Harvey Dock didn't count enough knockdowns, how it should have been stopped and it didn't get stopped. So if we're talking about that's what I'm telling you. Low integrity people do low integrity things. People say, oh, ego, you're biased. Oh, ego, agenda. But if I had an agenda, I wouldn't tell you both sides of the coin. I wouldn't tell you the full story, the true story. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, you got people who, like the Haneyacks, they're only saying that Ryan cheated, but there's very little to none commentary about how Harvey Dock was not being fair and objective to Ryan Garcia. How Bill Haney should have threw in the towel. So imagine that. It's like a cult or something. It's like everybody is in this big echo chamber cult where everybody's just spewing the same message. Like it's like going to Comic-Con. You know, everybody's a dork. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you go to Comic-Con, a lot of the dudes, it's just like dorks. It's like everybody's a dork. Like a dork for Spider-Man, a dork for Star Wars, just some form of dork. Like it's just dork. Everybody type dork. And I don't have nothing against Comic-Con, but I'm just telling you, there's like a lot of times in those events, like Comic-Con, it's like a room full of dork, like different dorks from around the nation that all assemble. Like you got a dork from Michigan, you got a dork from Chicago, dork from California, and it's just like all these dorky dudes and girls dressed up, playing Dungeons and Dragons and dorked out. Like geeked out, the new Spider-Man trailer, like Star Wars dorks. That's how boxing is. People act like this, like it's like one big cult where everyone like has the same message, and like there again, you'll see patterns. No Haneyack content creator has any blame for Bill Haney. Why did you not have a rematch clause? That's a real concern. Now you're begging Ryan for a rematch. His team said no. You're not getting one. Oscar just said no. And you can't force him to. Why didn't you do a same day weigh-in? None of these precautions, none of these boxes were checked, right? It's like coming out to the bay, having a MacBook on your passenger seat and your window halfway cracked down, and you go into the taqueria to order some food, and then you come back and your purse, your girl purse, and the MacBook is mysteriously gone and your window's broke. What did you expect? Like, I'm the king of analogies, bro. Do not come out to the Bay Area right now and leave anything valuable in your car. They are out here bipping. That's what we call it. They out here bipping. Feel me? What bipping means is they will break into your... I heard Atlanta is like this. You don't put valuables and just leave them there and leave your door unlocked, leave your window halfway cracked, leave it visible where people can like be suspicious, because they literally have people hop out of whips out here, and they hop out of whips and they be like looking in cars to see if they have backpacks and see if they have briefcases and luggage and stuff, and they will break into your... I'm telling you how it works. I'm telling you how the game go, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is. So again, the lesson is you don't leave valuables, especially out here in the Bay Area. Yee. You don't leave them in plain sight. It's not advisable to do that, right? Just like it's not advisable for the Haneys to go into a Ryan Garcia fight, a guy with speed and power. If you knew he beat you 3 times out of 6, you beat him 3 times out of 6, it was the game 7, why did you negotiate with no rematch clause? That doesn't even make sense. He showed he could beat Devin in the amateurs. Now the game 7 was supposed to be everything on the line, no headgear, smaller glove sizes, and I mean, they wouldn't have known this initially, but Ryan did this whole crazy buildup to get under their skin and act like he was destroying the promo. And now he's back to living life. And he's like, nah, I was just kidding. Y'all fell for anything. And now the Haneys are stuck picking the pieces. A rematch clause, there's no Haney act that has explained why a rematch clause was not in the contract. Now guess what Ryan is doing? Ryan is going live saying he gonna meet Trump, and he drinking again. This is today, people. This is Ryan Garcia today. You let the man get shine off your name. I told you it was a lose-lose. This is Ryan. That's why I told you this loss is so damaging. People fashion Devin as if like he's the next Mayweather. This is a bad loss. You lost to a drunk Ryan, and he back drunk. And I'm not even being funny. Based on the way he was fighting, that was the worst condition Ryan that I've ever seen. Ryan Garcia, I truly believe, beat you, and he wasn't at 100%. That's why it's like one of those things where whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Drunk Ryan like beat you down, and he's back to drinking, back to trolling, back to living his life, and he's on top of the world, and you can't really blame him for it. He won. Winners win. People don't care if you win. If you win, it don't really matter. You could do whatever you want. Meet Donald Trump, drink some liquor. Like, I mean, to each his own. Some people won't drink as a fighter. He's entitled to, he won it. He like when you win and the world knows you won and there ain't no robbery or nothing, you free to live your life. So you gave this man the glow that he needed. Even though he didn't become a champion, he became like a people's champion. And guys like Carl Froch on his YouTube, shout out to Froch. I love Carl Froch. I want to do a video with Carl Froch. Yeah, shout out to Cobra. Yeah, I want to do a video with Cobra. I've always been a fan of him. I'm a fan of Andre Ward though, so I don't know. But anyway, you let a drunk, halfway trained Ryan, 2 fights with a brand new trainer, who played around the whole game. Like, see, because here's the thing. Some of what Ryan was saying may be true. Some of what Ryan was saying may not be true. But there's portions of it. There's portions of it that gotta be true because it was Ryan showing his face. And he was like, he's on camera. He's on Spaces. It's his voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to, some of the antics he was doing, he had to partake in. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like when he was on Spaces yelling and arguing and he's running for an hour, he was doing that for like an hour or two a day, at least, all day on social media. Like, legit. So you can't fake that. You can't fake that we're looking at you as you jog and you're talking trash. I was making videos about it. Everybody else who has a YouTube was making videos about it too. Love you, Ego. You are the best. Shout out to Rose. Like I said, you let this man do whatever, say whatever, kept the promotion going. You said he was a joke and he prevailed. Now he back drinking, enjoying life as he should. And then the Haney-acs, this is going to really hurt. This is going to really hurt. Everybody type the word sting if you want me to sting them. This is where it's really going to hurt and get my likes up. Get my likes up. Type the word sting if you want Ego to sting them with facts. That's all I do on my channel, and it's proven to be successful. If you want me to sting them, if you want me to sting them, I'm bringing them. Straight heat all 2024. Okay, so the Haney-acs have the audacity to blame everything on the 3.2 pounds. Oh, but Ryan's too big. Oh, Ryan missed weight. Oh, Ryan cheated. This is Devin Haney. This is the picture Devin Haney. Come on, bro. Now we're doing the weight bully stuff. Devin looked like the Nutty Professor. Now we talking about weight. That I know y'all. Come on, bro. I know y'all ain't doing that. I know, bro. I know y'all ain't doing that. Talking about the 3.2 pounds. Bro, he looked like Sherman Klump. He looked huge. If we're seeing the Haney-acs ain't gonna talk about that. He looking like, oh, Hercules. Bro, he looking huge. Let's be real. Tell me he don't look huge. This was before the Ryan fight. Bro, he looked absolutely huge. Head looked like Barry Bonds in his prime. He looked big. He looked big. They both big at best, Ryan and him. He looked huge. He looked huge, dog. And then now the Haney-acs like, oh, I want it at a fair weight and I want it at me true weight. No, nah, bro. It don't work like that. He looked huge. Whatever you had, step on the scale right here, and so we can see how much you weigh, bro. So that's what I'm saying. None of this stuff is acceptable. Just accept the loss. Like, I never seen Ryan look that big. Come on, bro. Have you ever seen, someone said Fat Albert. That almost took me out. Have you ever seen Ryan look that big in his offseason? So that's why I'm saying the Haney stayed in the casino too long. He looked like he swallowed Devin. No Diddy. Come on, for mama. That was hilarious, though. Have you ever seen Ryan look this big? So at best, they're both fighting at a weight class that they shouldn't be. So it's pretty much a fair game. They both played them weight games. And Devin, this is why Devin, he looked like he ate 12 hot dogs. I'm so done. This is why it's bad. I try to tell y'all, this is why it's bad for Devin. This is why it's bad because it's like you're trying to lead the cops. The Haney-acs trying to lead the cops on a high-speed chase, but they're miles ahead of the road, and they've already put the tire spikes. They've blocked off certain freeway exits, so you have no choice but to run in the tire spikes. When you come to Boxingego's channel and you're trying to get away, you're going to run over tire spikes. They have the tire spike strip. The freeway exits have now been blocked. They're miles ahead of you. There's no other way to turn out. You have to pass this one passage, and then when you do, it's coming to a stop. If you come to my channel, Boxingego is the tire spikes on the ground, and you have no other exits to get off at. You can't, this high speed chase will end. And if they keep trying to counter program me, then it's going to be even worse. And we got to put up more. And then the cops going to shoot out the tires. That's how we coming, 2024. There's no way. You're going to run out of gas. There's nothing you can do. Either you're going to run out of gas, you're going to hit the tire spikes, 12 finna shoot your tires out. You are not getting away from this no matter what you do. That's why I said it's easier to just, in boxing, just admit, man, everything I fed y'all was lies. Now I don't know if Devin could beat Gervonta Davis because it was an ugly night when he tasted power. He stopped punching when he tasted power. And just be real and say, hey, congrats, Ryan Garcia, good game plan. You pump faked us, blah, blah, blah. That's how boxing is. It's supposed to be a gentleman's sport where you all could just enjoy the fight, scream at the TV. One man or woman loses, one wins, and then we move on about our day. It's that simple. Just started following you, bro, and you've been speaking facts in these videos that I've seen. Steve Hogan, we here. Ego, show the picture. Get my likes up, I'll show the picture again. That the weight angle is just not a good angle. I want a fair fight. Then you should have canceled the when Ryan came in heavy. How about that? And the thing is, to me, that's not the warrior way to agree to something and then get mad only when it doesn't work for you. And there's no time machine that changes it. So you made your bed, you got to lie in it. That's unfortunately the world we live in, right? And it to me, it just looks worse and worse because the Haneys and the Haneyacks, they feeding him cake after he got scraped by Ryan and talking about and still. That's not even something to brag about. And still, okay, you are a champion, but I know you can't deep down inside. See, this is why I don't lie to myself. I don't lie to myself. There's been many times where Boxingego has effed up and not been moving in the right way. I'm not doing something right. But like I know, when you live like that, deep down inside, when you rest your head on your pillow and you're trying to go to sleep, that's when them thoughts creep up. And you got to keep it real with yourself, not your inner circle when you're at home alone with your own thoughts. For me, it's always when I'm in the shower, pause, no Diddy, or when I'm sleeping or in my car with no music. Those are the prime places where I think. In the whip with no music, just driving. When I'm bathing, take a shower, or when I'm laying my head on the pillow. That's where everything creeps up. Like if I had a month where I'm just like, I didn't put out no content, I'm not working to the best capacity, I'm bullshit, if my bills wasn't paid, just whatever the life brings. If I'm not living right, that's where I start to process. That's why I don't believe in lying to yourself. That's why I keep it so real on my channel. And I feel bad for Devin. I truly do. It may not seem like it. I don't care what you guys believe. I do feel bad. But Bill Haney disrespected me. He knows, you don't have to know, but he knows what he did. And if he's free to say how he truly feels, then I'm going to say how I truly feel. No more, no less. And nothing I'm saying is lying, but I can't protect the Haneys. I can't protect the Haneys from this, especially after they disrespected. I can't. You might not understand it. That's cool. But I understand it. And that's all that matters. But this is the reality of it. For someone that's supposed to be the next Mayweather, you showed a lot of flaws, bro. You can't be that. Like that aura is not there anymore. Like, it's just not. Floyd never got hooked on like that and hit with the same punch repeatedly over and over again. Floyd never even touched the canvas for real. And I know some people, because I know my boxing, they're going to say, oh, but Zab Judah technically is glove, but the ref didn't count it. So if the ref counts a knockdown or doesn't, that's on the ref. That night, the ref didn't count it. on his record, he's never been dropped. And then Floyd got knocked back and his glove went like that. Like, come on, that's y'all pathetic. Bro, that y'all pathetic. Y'all hating on Mayweather so bad where you want to count that as a knockdown. Technically, it is a knockdown, but the ref didn't count it. And his glove, like, he stumbled back, got stumbly, and his glove barely grazed it. Like, really? Like, that's people who get hyped when Floyd has any of those moments. And Regis Prograis said it. He had a recent interview, I think it was with Fight Hype, and he was like, man, that O meant a lot to Devin because he tried to emulate Floyd Mayweather. So he's like, this is going to hurt. This one pretty much going to sting. And I agree. You try to be like Floyd, but you flew too close to the sun and your team didn't protect you in certain ways. I'm not saying this team don't care about him because I think they do. And I'm not saying, but your entourage got too big. You started like getting your entourage and an echo chamber of people all saying the same thoughts. And it probably got to a point where, and, you know, I'm not in his camp, but probably got to a point where Devin was really the boss. And you know what I mean? Like you had to like, I'm the breadwinner, listen to me type of thing. Trust me, no matter how successful I get, I never want that. I never want, or even on YouTube, I don't want you guys to kiss my butt. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't need, I'm a real man, bro. At the end of the day, I'm a real man, real thoughts. You know, I pee, poop, eat, sleep, need water. Like I'm a real man, bro. So I don't need people to stroke my ego, no pun intended. I don't need yes men. I don't need people to say I did great when I did bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cut from a cloth I'm sure they don't make. They discontinued that a long time ago. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you made your bed, you got to lie in it. Everybody makes decisions. You chose to go forth with the Ryan fight. You can't fall back on the weight, especially when you look way bigger in these pictures and you fought Regis Prograis and you was bigger than him. Low-key being in that position tough. I don't know what you mean. Young 316. So, like, that's what I'm saying. All y'all trying to troll under burner accounts and stuff, like that, what does that do? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to change the world's perception of what we watched. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these dudes are goofy. These dudes are really goofy. These Haniacs that is like they more worried about ego than they are Devin, but they Devined out. That doesn't even make sense to me. Why are you worried about what I'm saying and what content I'm doing and trying to counter program me? And then you're the biggest like Haniac or radical Devin supporter. I'm not talking about just regular fans of Devin, because I think we've all been fans of Devin Haney. He was moving well. His skills were there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this. When I say Haniacs, I'm talking about the radical people that don't even make sense what they're saying, and they're terrorizing the world of boxing and everybody else. I'm not talking about just you just like him and like his swag or, you know, basic stuff. I'm talking about the people who aren't realistic. Shout out to Isam Jones with the cook up. Once again, that negative frequency I was talking about with Bill, laws of attraction, you get what you put out. This is basically what I'm saying. Like, you talk bad about everybody. You talk bad about everyone. So when you're winning, is no one can say nothing. No one can say nothing. Like, damn, like, it's like Floyd trash talking. He was backing up the trash talk, so everybody had to shut the up. So when Devin was winning, you know, there wasn't nothing to say. He was like, and see, this is the bad thing. I put it in perspective for you guys because I'm the best in the business. Devin fought December 9th and had, in my opinion, his best career performance. And I was there. I was blessed to be there. December 9th, he fought Regis Prograis, moved up in weight, flawless performance. He won every round. To me, that was his best performance against who he was fighting, how it was supposed to look, or the fact that we knew Regis Prograis was potential danger. That was Devin's career best performance because he was getting touched up in the Loma fight, the Jojo Diaz fight, some other fights like that. So I can't say those were better performances, right? You can say Loma's maybe a better name, but you can't say it was a better overall performance because people said Devin lost the Loma fight. So for me, given the name, given the stakes, given moving up in weight, that was the most complete Devin performance. December 9th, the fight that I covered, Haney versus Prograis, right? April 20th was your career worst, where you showed the most flaws that I've ever seen from Devin Haney. I did the math so you don't have to. That's 133 days. That's bad. So 100, listen, they say I talk a little fast, so you listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. In 103, listen, how many days are in a year? How many days in 1 year? How many days are there in 1 year? 76 marks, 365. Divide that by 2. What do you get? If there's 365 days in a year, which is accurate, and you divide that by 2, what do you get? 182 or 182 and a half. We'll just round down, 182. In 133 days from December 9th to April 20th, Haney Prograis in the Bay to Haney Garcia, that's 133 days. 182 is half a year. So that means 133 is less than half of a year, right? So in a matter of about 3.5, 3 months or so, right? Devin has went from his best performance, flawless Prograis performance, to his career worst performance with the most vulnerabilities in this short space of a time. It's going to be hard to bounce back from, people, because that night, so many things were shown. Now you're stuck picking up the pieces. And then furthermore, your team didn't have none of the safeguards in place, like a rematch clause, like make Ryan rehydrate the next day and do a weigh-in in the morning. What do you think comes next for Haney? Time off. He need to take a good 10 months to a year off. So I wouldn't expect him to come back this year. But I mean, it's up to him, or the doctors or whatever. But yeah, I think that's what's next. Take a lot of time off. And I think, me personally, if I was Haney, I would look at my circle, and that circle would get a whole lot smaller. You got too many people singing your praises for my liking, or at least to me, singing your praises, and too much energy. You don't grow like that. Like, the reason Boxingego has been here for so long and able to grow, I have resistance. There's not just everybody like got their pom-poms and want me to win. It's not like everyone just gathered up and like, oh, Boxingego, he's the best channel. There's resistance there. I mean, of course, the support, because I'm Boxingego, the support is greater, but don't get it twisted. There's obstacles there. And there's obstacles just within my job of like, man, how do I put out more content? I only got 24 hours in a day. So there's obstacles there. So you need obstacles. But what you don't want in life is you don't want every single obstacle to hit you in one night. That's kind of what happened with Devin Haney. So many things were like exposed or happened all at one time. Like, for example, Devin's defense, the whole, like, I'm just being perfectly clear. Him being the next Mayweather, that's done. Because you can't be the next Mayweather with a blemished record. And more importantly, you can't be the next Mayweather with that leaky of a defense. I told you, some nights in boxing is the ultimate truth serum, the lie detector test. If you have such a disastrous night, people have no choice but to reimagine. Because, okay, here's the thing. What I believe in is if you could go all the way to the right, you could go all the way to the left. Like, if you could do stupid hood stuff that gets you put in jail or dead, then you could also do the opposite. That's the life I believe in. Right? I believe the life is like choices. Like, you could do all this dumb hood stuff and then end up dead or in jail or hurt or penniless or whatever, all bad stuff. Or you could go the exact opposite and do that, right? I believe like life is on a spectrum and it's all dependent on personal choices that you make to see. Some people just stay in the middle their whole life. Like, they just right in the center. They don't want to take the risk to be great, but then they don't, or they do something that does where they gets them closer to greatness, but then they'll do bad stuff that keeps pushing them back. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just figure that out for your whole thing. And I told you, on that spectrum, there's things that you could do that help or hurt you. And that fight looked like a bad style matchup, and boxing works like this, where sometimes good or bad, like bad over here, we'll say, and then good over here, it can change your whole impression of somebody. Like, for example, the good would be the opposite of the Haney fight. It would be like when you have Andy Ruiz, the one night with Joshua turn him into a star. So that's like the polar opposite of what happened to Haney. You got a guy who looks fat, who looks out of shape in boxing. He looks tubby, 5-week assignment, didn't have a full camp. And Joshua's the opposite, bodybuilder, brolic, champion, beat Klitschko. And in one night, Andy Ruiz had a glow up because after getting hurt and everyone wrote him off, he got back up, showed he had a chin, and he put paws on Joshua, hurt him, and Joshua never recovered. He stopped Joshua. So that's on the good side of the spectrum. You could one night change Andy. Who disagrees with me? That one night changed the trajectory of where Andy Ruiz was. I watched his subs, or like his followers. He went over 1 million in days, like within a week after beating Joshua. He got flown out to Mexico and all to meet the president and all that type of stuff. So that's the good side. The bad side is Devin Haney. The bad side on the spectrum is you could be rated so highly and have such a poor showing against someone who looks like a maniac and really was kind of one-dimensional, out of shape, and really they were just bringing one thing, like power and speed. But it's not like y'all can say whatever you want. I still don't see Ryan beating Tank. First of all, the fight's not going to happen because Ryan is outgrowing every division. And as the B-side, Tank is not going to be like, oh, let me fight you at 47. It's just stupid. You guys just want to see him lose or whatever you think gives him the best chance to lose. So it's stupid. He already dog walked him, beat him every round, dropped him and stopped him. The fight probably won't happen because Ryan's headed this way in weight. Tank is right here. So I'm not even thinking that fight is going to be a thing. But if they fought at anywhere reasonable weight, Tank is way more skilled than him. The mistakes that Devin was making, Ryan looked better versus Tank than he did with Devin Haney. The only reason he looked better versus Devin Haney is that he was successful with that style with Devin Haney versus Tank. So for me, the way I looked at the fight, you guys think I'm just, kick a man while he's down. I don't do that. I don't have to do that, bro. I don't have to kick Devin while he's down. You're down, you're down. I didn't do it. I didn't cause it. I'm not Ryan. I didn't have the game plan against you. You know what I mean? So I don't play those little games. I'm just talking boxing. Ryan, people keep talking about rehydration stuff. If you really know boxing, he was sharper versus Tank. The only reason them shots weren't connecting is because Tank had a better style and he's not going to fall for them stupid hooks. Tank told you Ryan got one punch and it's his left hook. He's like, that's his main thing. And he said in the All Access epilogue, he's like, Ryan's slow. Tank's seen that. It wasn't like nothing too crazy. The difference being why Ryan looked good versus Devin is because styles make fights and Devin didn't have an explanation. I disagree. Ryan was too drained. Whatever. You guys are gonna say stuff. You don't know about boxing, so I'm not even gonna spend no time on that. Whatever. Ryan was drained, but he's eating tacos and he wasn't drinking publicly and doing all this extra stuff. Say whatever you want. Don't care. So anyway, back to what I was saying was far more important. When they hate, donate. When they hate, donate. Ryan lost because of skills. See, in the Ryan fanatics, they're going to try to make excuses. Oh, the rehydration. Yeah. Just like Canelo. Yeah, the catch weight or whatever was why Canelo lost. Bro, but man, come on, bro. They may try to talk boxing with me. Oh, I disagree. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Tank wasn't falling for the stupid setups from Ryan Garcia. Okay, the funny thing is people are saying that Ryan was drained. Ryan looked swifter and fast. He just couldn't hit the target. Do you see what I'm saying? So how did he look sharper versus Devin Haney? Plus, you have to mention it's harder to move up and add pounds and be as fast as you were when you were lighter. Like, for example, if you put on a weighted vest and you get on a treadmill versus you take the 20-pound vest off, you're going to just feel fresher and lighter because you have less weight holding you down. If you know anything about physics, you know anything about gravity, that's how that works. Once again, here's the setup. If you're on a treadmill and you have a 25-pound weight vest and you're sprinting 6.5 miles and you're trucking it, and then you finally take, because I've done it, and then you take that weight vest off, you're going to feel lighter. So Ryan being at 136, he looked more agile. He looked like he was better cardioed. He looked like he was better conditioned. It just wasn't working because Tank was more skilled. So none of them shots were connecting. But the haters that don't really know boxing, they're saying, oh, it's because Ryan was drained and all that stuff. Block John. I don't care what you're talking about. You start a YouTube channel and you talk about Ryan was dehydrated. Enjoy the Ryan Dehydrated YouTube channel. Thank you. So anywho, Ryan looked better. He looked better. He just didn't have any success because Tank had a better game plan and he has more skills apparently and his style and he got power. So that's why. Because like, if you look when Ryan got dropped versus Tank, he was mad aggressive. He was mad aggressive with Tank. And he was like, and he was trying to pop. And he was like trying to like swipe at him with the left hook. If you look at it, Tank being shorter slipped underneath it and it went over him. And then Tank, cracked Ryan. And then Ryan goes down from the overhand. Devin didn't do nothing dynamic like that. He wasn't. And see, here's it. Styles make fights. Part of Ryan's accuracy also could be because he's fighting a shorter person. You have to make adjustments. When you're fighting someone who's Tank's height versus Devin's height, Ryan kind of fights pretty tall. So him and Devin being like more or less eye level, that was more of his bag. Devin wasn't slipping under every shot. That's why he was getting hooked. He was getting hooked on. But y'all don't know this because y'all know boxing. Devin had no answer for the hook. Ryan was doing the same. He was spamming the same A-B button. Same setup. Really fast, like left jab, like just a blistering. Put that in there. And then Devin Haney react to it and then hit him with the left hook. The other mistake is Devin, for whatever reason, kept dropping his right hand. You keep dropping the right hand, it's like looking in the mirror. You're right there susceptible to the left hook. All this is open. Like if you had why, that's what I'm saying. That's why Devin might need a new trainer because this is the first thing I seen and I'm not even a boxing trainer. I'm not saying I'm James Toney. I'm just telling you what I see. Bill Haney, he was like, man, just clinch. Like he's saying basic stuff, but there was like intricate details, which is why his son was getting chopped up by Ryan. If you're facing off your opponent, Ryan's at his comfortable range. He's an inch or half an inch taller than Devin. He's fast as hell. and his timing's gotten better, and he's like, blind you and hook off on you real quick, and your right hand is too low. This whole part is accessible. So Ryan, that left hook is gonna get you because he's explosive fast, and you didn't slip it, and you got blinded by something, didn't see it. And the thing is with the hook is it's like driving on the freeway. If you're driving, like you're in the freeway lane and you're driving and you just get over, you're going to crash. What you need to do is put your blinker on and then look over your shoulder, look through your mirror, use your mirrors, depending on what lane. Like, let's say you're in the fast lane and you're trying to get over. You can't just get over, right? You might crash because you don't know what's in your blind spot, right? Similar concept. So if you're in the fast lane and you want to get over to the second lane, the second from the fast lane to the right, put your blinker on, look in your mirrors, and then quickly look over your shoulder to make sure there's nothing in that blind spot. That's how the hook works. If you can blind somebody, like they always say, the punches that hurt you the most are the ones you don't see it, right? The ones you don't see. So if you got the peaky blinders up, all this stuff you might not see. Ryan's fast enough to get here. So you have to have some skills. You have to decide how you're going to defend the hook. For example, somebody said Ego's technical breakdowns are underrated because I'm the man in boxing. They all love it. They love the channel. They all respect me because they know I'm real. They know what I say is true. I'll give you a perfect fight if you want to study. Somebody in this chat, let's see who knows. You have to fight listen, anything in boxing that someone does can be beat. If someone's speed, you can time the speed. If they're really faster than you. If someone doesn't have a chin, you obviously use power. If somebody got a battery in their back and crazy cardio, I would say jab, and I would say body work. Slow them down with that body work. Let's see how fast you are in these later rounds when you're naturally tired, and I've been destroying your body for 7 rounds, right? So no matter what anyone does, if someone is well studied, hey, we've been slowing down with the likes in the Cash App. Let's go. Let's work. Y'all want some technical work? Let's get it. We talking real boxing. Let's wake our game up. Age OSJ, I hope you're feeling better. He's from Canada. I hope you're feeling better. He sent $7. Let's go. Devin said we trained for the left hook. Yeah, he dropped his right hand almost every time he jabbed. How does that make sense? Business Brain said Haney didn't make the correct adjustment. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I got to show that I'm King Kong when it comes to boxing and boxing talk. These other dudes talking about Floyd Mayweather and Bill Haney. Like, I don't even really care about that. I mean, I posted on my channel, but I care more about the sport part. I don't care about like Bill yelling at Floyd and I'm 50-0 in the streets. That's deflection. Let's talk about the analytical and like specific. Let's use some specificity and talk about technically the deficiencies, the pros and cons of how both guys fought. Y'all don't want to do that because these guys are limited in that department and they not really studying boxing. It's more about like pushing an agenda. Like, oh man, Bill Haney destroys you guys are casuals and all this type of stuff. But no one like that's really the least of it. I want to break down clinically because I used to do this on my channel, like almost film studies. The reason I don't do like true film studies is because I don't have copyright on the clips. So it'll get my channel shut down trying to use other people's stuff. Like if I use Showtime, if they were still in here. So yeah, we don't do that. But I can still break down what I'm talking about. Get the likes up though. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Now, remember, everything I said this year, I've made good on. I said 2024. Did I say 2024 is going to be the worst year of some of these creators' lives? Did I say that? And this was before Devin Haney lost. I told you, I've already looked into the future. I know what's coming. Shout out to Isaiah Felix. Did I say 2024? I am boxing's reckoning. This is going to be the worst year for some of the content creators who are toxic and putting out nothing but lies and propaganda and agendas and don't know boxing and get predictions wrong and ain't on no philosophical. I told y'all that, right? And now you're seeing the destruction. Some people's channels, they might close up shop. Some people's Facebook groups might close up shop. Some people's tweets might not get the same amount of retweets. Some people's Instagram pages might be stifled. You gotta know what you're talking about and respect this sport, especially on YouTube, because I've been around YouTube since, I don't want to say the beginning, but I've been here for a while. And people want that real ism. Shout out to Potan. He sent a cash app. Imagine Bevo said he was going to trade with better B. Oh, shout out to Spo. Yeah, that's a great one. My man Spo in the comment section, he just sent a $3 cash app. He said, imagine the game plan for Bevo being to sit in front of better Bevo and trade for many rounds. Like, it's a dumb game plan. The Haneyacks aren't saying nothing about like a clinical breakdown of why Devin Haney lost. You know what it is? It's just a bunch of like Jacoby and Myers and like attorneying, people acting like Devin's attorney, trying to defend him and save face and stuff. But we're here for the boxing part, not like you're his public defender. You see what I'm saying? People acting like public defenders. You know, when the public defender come and he dressed with the khakis, his belt all sloppy, his outfit all sloppy, and you're like, man, this man going to jail. Y'all ever seen that? Where the public defender, that you don't got enough money for your own attorney? Y'all ever seen that? You don't have enough, like, you're not balling, you're not Jay-Z, so you get a public defender and he dressed all crazy. Like, man, I'm for sure going to prison, bro. Bro, you meet up with your public defender and he got these big pun ass pants on. Bro, he got these big pun pants on, looking a fool. I got it at Ross. Bro, he went to Ross and got him the 60 waist big pun pants. Ready for war, Joe. How you want to blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some what? Hop in the Hummer, the Punisher's ready. Meet me with noodles to do. Bro, he got them big puns on. Everybody hit the floor, Joey Crack. If they move, shoot them in they. Oh, dead in the middle, a little. Did we know that we riddled them? Bro, he got the big pun terror squads on. You going to jail today. Bro, he got the heavy D. He got the ABC and the boys. Man, get him out of here, bro. He got the, how you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? You can do what you want to do in living color. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me inside to be. Bro, he got the heavy D's on. Rest in peace to my boy Heavy D. I got nothing but love for you, sweet. That's right. I got nothing but love for you. Bro, yeah, that's true. I got nothing but love for you. Bro, he got the Mount Vernon Heavy D startup kit. He got the Professor Clumps, the Hercules. You going to jail now. Bro, if your public defender, this Bill Haney and the Haneyacks, he got the public defender fit on. And y'all not even talking about the fight. Y'all not even talking about the fight at this point. Bro, if your public defender dressed like that, you for sure going to jail. It's really over for you. I hate to break it to you. Your public defender sending you straight to Sing Sing or Riker. You going down. Bro, you go to the court-appointed public defender, he dressed like this. He wanted, oh hell no. Bro, he got this fit on. Like it's jury duty. Nah, we going to jail now. Bro, the public defender got the Kevin James, King of Queens looking. Oh, it's over, bro. Yeah, gang got to take the plea deal. It's over. You got to take the plea. The court finna eat you up. You are fried. You'll probably go to the electric chair. I ain't even gonna front. Bro, if your lawyer is dressed like that, you might go to electric chair. You gonna look like the Death Row logo. Where's Suge at? You gonna be right there with Suge with the Death Row logo. You going down. Bro, you getting electric, you getting lethal injection like Ice Cube. If your lawyer dressed like that. Remember a cut that defended himself? He killed his whole family and he said, men and women of the court, Your Honor, let the evidence show. Bro, I know y'all that if you hold on. What is cuz name? He had like the Coolio. Hold on. He killed his whole family and then represented himself in court. Hold on. I gotta find it. Man defends himself in court. Bro, he sounded ghetto and ignorant. He probably said he in the streets too. Oh, hold on.
The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged.
Earlier this week, Ronnie O'Neal III was convicted of 2 counts of first-degree
And he got convicted. I told you.
First-degree murder. He was also found guilty of arson, 2 counts of
Listen. Bro, listen to this man's opening statements in the court. Smash the like button. Yeah, Russell Westbrook, he had to go. Listen to this man's opening statements.
Not guilty to the charges of premeditated murder.
It's an unusual defense from an unusual
Man, Krusty the Clown, what the?
Ronnie O'Neal III is on trial for killing his girlfriend and their daughter in
What?
2018.
Russell Westbrook down bad.
To defend himself in a Florida courtroom. He seemed to take many people, including the judge.
That law enforcement
Hold on.
and the evidence.
Defend himself in a Florida courtroom. He seemed to take many people.
Look at the judge. You going to jail now.
Guard by shouting his opening statement to the jury.
And the evidence is going to show that law enforcement.
See, that's what I'm saying. I guarantee you he be like the same Bill Haney was talking about. Where he talking about, I'm still in these streets. Yeah, not for long. Did you see the judge's face? She was like, let the evidence show. But that handgun was not loaded, you see. And the evidence go show. Like, yeah. All right. Defend yourself like that if you want. Russell Westbrook, you down bad. You going to jail. You going to jail now. Bro, y'all glorifying like ghetto stuff. You better off attacking the judge like cuz that, the one that jumped at the judge. That's a better defense than that. Bro, see, that's what I would have did that. Like, bro, remember cuz just jumped up on he jumped on it. The bailiff couldn't catch him. Bro, he need to be playing football. Bro, that man is the new Herschel Walker. Bro, he ran and said, and jumped. Bro, he had vertigo. He the new Vince Carter. He jumped over it. That was crazy. He cleared the bench. That's what I'm talking about. Let the evidence. Like, that was crazy. Apex Predator thought he was Denzel Washington. Yeah, this ain't a movie, dog. You go do that in court if you want. That's how the Haney-X is acting. Let the evidence show that Ryan Garcia is a cheat. The fight on April 20th, even though it said it counts, it do not count. Bro, they defending Devin Haney losing bad to Ryan. Ryan's drinking alcohol. He doesn't even care about the fight anymore. He just did it live. But the Haneyacks is still like the public defenders and like just trying to find a way to make it make sense and convince y'all that Boxingego is hating and it ain't true. Let the evidence. They sound like Oswald Bates. Excuse me while I fortify my liquids. You see, Devin Haney, red ball, blue ball, green ball, one fish, two fish. Bro, that's how they defended Devin Haney in my comment section. It's crazy. You see, Ryan Garcia didn't have the adequate hyperbolic weight stipulated in the proclamation of the Emancipation Proclamation. Like, what? This is who's defending Devin Haney, the Haneyacks. This is how they sound right now. Your Honor, Devin Haney has chosen to circumsize his options on a rematch, despite the inadequacies with no rematch clause, or should I say Santa Claus. Like, what the are you talking about, bro? There was no rematch clause. There was no miss clause. There were no Wolverine clause. There was no Freddy Krueger clause, Santa Claus, none of that. They didn't have one. And I believe that this fight should be thrown out of court in our constitutional right of a no contest because Ryan Garcia cheated. So through this diplomatic immunity, or should I say Cameron and Dipset, like, what are you talking about, bro? This is like boxing on YouTube and on Facebook because the Cameron and the Joel Santana are the diplomatic immunity of the community. Like, what are you, what? Of the hell rail, of the helter skelter. Devin Haney is like, what? Like, I know I'm smart, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Diplomatic immunity. Oh my gosh. So allow me to retort and justify my dubiosity. Like, carry on. Ryan Garcia is what we call an alcoholic. He ought the alcohol. But the gynecologist threw the sphincter. Like, what are you talking about? It could just end right when Devin lost, shake hands, let's go on. You talking about through the sphincter, around the urethra, through the fallopian tubes. My brother. Shout out to Tao Felton. I swam the waters with Michael Phelps. I've claimed the Erie Mountains. So I come to you in THX sound, Dolby Digital. They're just talking. It's just random talk. That's how it sounds to me. As I represent Conjunction Junction, what's your function? You see the ethanol. Oh my gosh. My man said, you see the ethanol in Ryan's alcohol made him ineligible to compete. It is therefore I declare that Scotland isn't free. In the words of Braveheart, and my boy William Wallace. What? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. And Ryan Garcia, or should I say King Rod, he said no Diddy one too many times. Therefore, he deserves to be disqualified. Or then we could throw in Bill Haney slang. You see, Floyd Mayweather, he exercised his exorcism and decided to tell Ryan Garcia to come in 3 pounds heavy. So I hereby present to the court, Earthman. Bro, what was Bill talking about, bro? The funny Earthman. Who is funny Earthman? What does that mean? Like, is Floyd an astronaut? Bill been in the street so long, he using slang that nobody ever used before. I've never, like, bro, I've been in Cali virtually my whole life. I've never heard no one say you funny at Earthman. When did that become a thing? I never heard no rapper say it. He said, man, you funny Earthman. And then the stuff Floyd was saying was like, your son needs some help. Your son needs some help. And you talking about you fool at Earthman. Levels to the trash talk, I guess. I never heard that before, bro. He called him an Earthman. What, you an alien or something? Fire in the sky? Like, what are we talking? He act like he came from another planet to talk to Floyd on the thing. Knock it off with that slow drag, fool at Earthman. Don't need you, dog. I could watch that every day. Bill act like Floyd was Captain Planet. I'm done, bro. I'm so done. Y'all tripping. He said Captain Planet. But the semantics. Yeah, Earthman was funny because no one knew what it meant, and you never heard of it before. It wasn't funny for any other reason. You just didn't know what it meant. And it was just a funny word that he came up with. But see, like for me in the roast game, I like the roast that like means something. Floyd was like, yo, son needs some help. Yo, son needs some help. And then he's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, yo, son needs some help. Man, have I ever needed you for dog-ish? And then Floyd was like, you needed me the other night. You needed me the other night. Your son needs some. To me, that's more potent because it's like your son really needed some help, like clinical, like technical advice. That's that Bay Area ism. Nobody says that in the Bay, bro. Nobody said no Earthman. Stop, bro. Name. Okay, if it's real slang, then the Bay Area rappers would be saying it. Name a song where they said you fool Earthman or whatever. Fade Pharaoh, since you know more about the Bay, tell me a song, because like a lot of slang is like popularized in music. So name one Bay Area artist, Neff DeFaro or somebody from the Bay that said that, since you know more Bay than me. I'm waiting. Tell me somebody, because there's no slang that comes about like when people say, oh, keep it a stack, keep it a bean, off lean. Like that's all in music. Tell me somebody who ever said you a fool Earthman. E40 he make up words and don't even say that. I never heard E40 say that. Then I'm gonna type it up. I don't remember E40 ever saying that. And he made up his own words as slang. I just typed E40 Earthman and then nothing came up. Hold on, let me put lyrics. Bro, I'm on here right now. There's no E40 lyric that says Earthman. Let me space it out. Okay, I hope I don't go back to slinging yayo. Yeah, there ain't nobody. Look, tell me. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so if a Bay Area word is hella or J-Cat or something like that, you can find songs with these words in it. I never heard that before, bro. Any bit like capping, that's a word. Somebody rapped the word, oh, y'all capping, blah, blah, blah. Hyphy, any word like that appears in the music because it's popular culture and it's what's popping. Scraper, anything like that is in Bay Area music. Hyphy, scraper, YOLO, Fetty, like anything, Gouda, Gucci, like anything like that is in it. I'm just talking, I'll take the L, no disrespect to the Bay. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're from the Bay, but it is not a sound that we're familiar with, bro. Yeah, there ain't nobody saying Moon Man and Earth Man. I have homies. Like all my homies is in California, bro. Ain't nobody said. I never heard no one say that, bro. And I'm out here. Like they just in seminary, like, yeah, bro, feel me? I ran into this nigga, he's an Earth Man. He's the Earth Man, bro. Nobody, hey, bro, feel me? We turning tight one with the Earth Man. Like nobody say that. Ask Ryan Coogler, the one that did Black Panther. He from here. He from the Bay. Ask him if he ever heard Earth Man. Why he didn't put the Michael B. Jordan movie, where he did Oscar Grant. Go tell me a scene where they say Earth Man. He kept saying bruh and stuff like that. That's Bay. Bay words are like older ones. I'll just say words that are Bay. Sideshow, turn a tight one, hyphy, yada I mean. Hella, that's definitely a Bay word. Smacking, slapping, Yola, for show. That's Bay for like you come out to Bay, they be like, man, I want some of that. Like you go like back in the day, people go to Broadway, go to the Jack London. You know what I'm saying? You want some of Jack London after the club or Nations? Yeah, for sure, bruh. That's the Bay. For sure, that sounds good, bruh. Like, ain't nobody say no scraper. That's a Bay word. It's a car. Beat, slap, stuff like that. Ain't nobody said no Earthman, bro. Paper, Fetty, Guap, Trill, like Mac Dre, Trill TV, stuff like that. We say stuff like that out here. E40, you know, his a little bit more because he made up some words. Like stuff is like campaigning, like there's just I could do this all day, bro. There's a lot of words that and phrases and stuff. Like people like at the club, we used to be like, I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see a girl, I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking. Pay like you weigh, stuff like that. Ain't nobody said no Earth, man. For show is definitely a Bay word. We get that for show off daily. Bruh, breh. Like, yeah, breh. That's Bay. You want to talk about a gun? Back in the day, you say a thumper, the blower. You got that blower on me, bruh. Got that thumper, bruh. Stick. Everybody say stick. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You smell me, J-Cat. You under dig, like stuff like that. That's all Bay. Burner. Got that burner on me, bruh. Or like here's the old. Hey, shout out to my boy. Yeah, Cat 707. Yeah, or Maine, like Terrence Crawford. I mean, not Terrence Crawford. Terrence Howard. Like how he be using Maine. They be like, yeah, man, he's real, man. You're real out here, man. Like people talk like that out in the Bay. Maine, got that burner on me. Got that blower on me. Here's another one. Here's a big one. You smell me, underdig me, pop your collar. Yeah, all that's Bay. Like a lot of these words came from the Bay. Capping probably came from the Bay. I'm pretty sure it did. You already know, bruh. Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out to my boy from the 707, the same place as me, 707, and he's saying, and then we got words for each city, like San Francisco, we don't say San Fran, we say the SCO, we say HP, Hunters Point, the city is acceptable, the SCO, Frisco, just depends on who you ask. We might call it by the area code, 415, you know, be like, oh, the 510, you from the 707, you from the 510, you from the 415, bruh? Okay. Like stuff like that. The flats, the town. We definitely call Oakland the town. Stuff like that. Deep East Oakland, you know what I mean? DB the General, bruh. Like, man, come on, bro. You got that thing on you, bruh. You got that thumper on you. Catting is someone playing around. The filthy mo, yeah. Filmo, filthy mo, all these are acceptable. Yeah, I'm telling you real Bay slang. Yeah, if someone's like, oh, here's another one. This is like an older one, but if a dude is with a girl and like you want to go to the club and he's like with his girl, like, bruh, you cupcaking, bruh. Cupcaking. That's Bay Area for sure. Cupcaking is Bay for sure. If a dude is like pillow talking, that's what we call it, cupcaking. If a girl had rump, cakey. Like, she cakey, bruh. High siding, gigging. See, now y'all talking about language. Let's get it. See, y'all don't want the food to come out. Let's get it. Yeah, gigging. We be in the bag like, come on, bro. Stop playing. High siding, gigging. Now y'all talking. And then, like, depending on if you're from an older era, feezy, fasheezy, yeah, we was doing all that. We make up stuff. Like, man, I was going to, she was tripping with 42 fake out. I was at this crib at the Crest. Like, that's how people talk in the Bay. But here, I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all that a lot of y'all don't know. Back in the day, in the Bay, yeah, breeze. See, yeah, y'all saying it now. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. This is taking me back. Yeah, a breezy is a chick. Oh, here's another one. I know the Bay started. When a girl is like promiscuous. I'm trying to tell you, like, you know, the scientific way, and then I'll tell you the slang. When a girl is like promiscuous, she a runner, she a track star, or she a bop. Those three. That's what you would say. Like, or if she's like a toot, you'd be like, she be on the track. She a bop. That beezy a bop. That's what we say. We ain't never said no earth man. We say she a runner. Hey, listen. If you about to date a girl and say, hey, I know that girl, I went to school with that girl, bruh. She a runner. She a track star. She a bop. That's not good. That means she get around. If she bad, shout out to Catch 707. She top notch. Top tier, top notch, all that acceptable in the Bay. Yeah, she top notch, she cakey, bruh. Alcohol. Hennessy is called heme. Like, man, let's go to the store real quick and get some heme, bruh. That's Hennessy. Henny, I mean, people say Henny. Everyone says Henny, I think. But exclusive to the Bay is heme. Y'all don't even know what heme is, but it's Hennessy. But here's another one. This is an old school one. Back in the day when, like, ninjas used to fight at the park, we had these batting gloves. Like, Nike made the batting gloves. Well, they still do. But they had the batting gloves, and we called them murder ones. We called them murder ones. Cuddy, that's definitely Bay. Cuddy, bang, drank. What's the Cuddy bang or drank? Okay, you separated. Bro, do y'all remember the murder ones? You be like, you would put on the murder ones and then like people would box in the parks and stuff or at school or whatever. Or we would say the ones or the murder ones. That's like throwback though. Bruh, Henny hell expensive outside the Bay. Y'all tripping, bruh. Bro, them murder ones was real. Them ones. So yeah, that's a little like intro. He said everyone had those in Pomona. We knew they were packing. Oh, y'all had that in SoCal too? I know the Bay was one. Like, bro, people used to like the Bay is Maine. Oh, Maney. That's another word. I'm just saying it's just so natural. I'm just saying it. Bro, Maney is another one. Janky, Maney, Smirkish, all Bay. Okay, so Maney means like grimy. Like, them dudes over in the town, they Maney over there, bruh. Like, them dudes in the Acorn is Maney. Maney is one. Janky, everyone knows what janky is. Like, that's, you hella janky. That's how a Bay Area person would say it. Like, if somebody snitched or did something, you would be like, if you did something whack, you'd be like, oh, that's hella janky, bro. But Smirkish, y'all don't know Smirkish. Smirkish is like a snake, like two-faced snake. You acting shady, like you acting hella Smirkish. Hella Smirkish. See, that's what I'm saying. I'll take y'all back. Show y'all the ropes. He said in Pomona they had the murder ones. Okay, let's get it. Is that why Lil Durk name Smirk? I don't know, because he from Chicago. I don't know how they did it out there. Oh yeah, the Murder Doves. See, town from Oakland. He said the Murder Doves. That's what I'm saying. There's names for places like Acorns, Murder Doves, High Street, Seminary, bruh, North Richmond, Deep East Oakland, the Field, the Flats, the Crest, like the Skull, the Town. We got names for everything has a name, bro. Like every city, like pretty much has a name. Just depends on where you at. You know what I mean? Get it for the low. Yep. Mozzie put me on when he first got out. He's from Sac though. Mozzie from Sac. But Mozzie's dope. Bushra Seminary, feel me? Yeah, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed the little tour. He said gangland landlord. Why y'all banging that Mozzie? Yeah, shout out to Mozzie. Y'all hilarious, bro. Y'all are funny. But this is Stephen A. Smith with these.
Exposed as having a questionable chin, and he got exposed as having a questionable chin, and even his boxing skills, which I think are superb, came into question because even when he was hurt, he didn't know how to back up. See, when you compare yourself to Floyd Mayweather, remember, Floyd Mayweather could get on a bicycle and beat your ass. He could beat you moving backwards. That's how gifted and skilled he was. Devin Haney didn't even know how to fight backwards once he got hurt. He knew how to grab and hold, or he stood right in front of Ryan Garcia to get checked. He got exposed as...
That's Stephen A. Smith. And like people get mad at Stephen A. Smith, but if you're being real, you're being real. There was vulnerability shown from Devin Haney. Like that's just what it is. There were vulnerabilities shown. And that's exactly what I said. When the Mayweather fight, or the Mayweather comparisons, you can't really do that after that performance. You can't really do it after that performance. Like, There was too many defensive lapses. Like I'm being honest. Like I'm not hating on Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia it's an issue of styles make fights. Ryan Garcia looked like he wasn't even fully conditioned, and every time he would like explode with shots, he seemed to clip and hurt Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't look like he was in the best condition he could possibly be. You get what I'm saying? So I told you going into this fight, this was a fight I didn't like for Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia acted a fool with the promotion. Ryan Garcia was like all over the place. It just became like a really lose-lose situation. And now people are copping pleas for stuff I told y'all about. And then when we talk about like the Bill Haney lane, is Bill Haney put pressure on his son. Fight in the center of the ring, you chump, and you're doing all this. That was never really Devin's style. So between Ryan's antics and pressure from dad, you had Devin Haney like fighting a style that we now know is not conducive to him, which is more of a like he could do it maybe if it's like a Regis Prograis, a guy with power who he looked very bad and looked off and looked like slower, you know what I'm saying? But when a guy has similar attributes to you, a little bit taller, speed of Ryan really chewed up Devin, you know what I mean? Like the speed kills, they say. This is real boxing talk, people. Like people get mad, like, oh, you're kicking a man while he's down. I don't have to do that. I'm here to do a job to talk boxing. You can love my opinion. You can hate my opinion. This is just my opinion. Bill put a lot of pressure on his boy by saying all this stuff. You put him up to this. This is not like a dog fight. You know what I mean? Like you just put a pit bull in and they just tear each other up. You have to have, like, if you don't have a pit bull or they don't have that type of style, then you shouldn't try to force it. You know what I mean? And I told you about that. Gervonta Davis has natural gifts in terms of his power. So there's no one in or around Gervonta Davis's weight class that's walking through all of his shots. Like if they keep taking them flush, and you guys can bring up Pitbull Cruz because he did do it technically, but he also Tank had a messed up hand in there. You see what I'm saying? He really had a messed up hand. So I'm talking about no injuries, and then Tank is like getting into his groove. I don't think you're just walking through his shots. Price, he said pride is a mug. Shout out to Blaine. You're not just walking through Tank shots. It's just what it is. And some people have that. But I don't suggest if you don't have that you act like you have that and fight the wrong fight. Styles make fights. We all knew that. So basically what I'm saying is the Haney strategy, and I truly think this has stuff to do with like some of the voices around him, is like Haney literally was off his career best performance with Regis Prograis, and now he's off his career worst performance. Is that true or false? Is that cap or fact? December 9th was his best, most complete performance against a guy who should have been challenging, and he pitched a shutout. Is that cap or fact? And then now he just went to his worst performance because we seen him get hurt a couple of times, but we never seen him get hurt, dropped multiple times, spaghetti legged, all that stuff. Like we heard stories about it, like Teofimo in the gym. We heard stories about the Gervonta sparring. We seen some of the Gervonta sparring, blah, blah, blah. But the Haneys, they put a lot of pressure. The Haney said, oh, that Tank tape was doctored. It was edited. But the Tank tape looked exactly like the Ryan tape, minus the headgear, minus Broner jumping in the ring and saying, stop. When Devin is hurt, we're seeing patterns emerge. That's why I'm saying this is so bad, is because when patterns start to emerge, that's a different, you have to now shift the narrative. And the problem, as I see it, that Devin is now in is I'm not saying you can't have a bad night in boxing, But if you're supposed to be Devin Haney, the next Floyd Mayweather, you can't have that night. Now that it's happened and you did, it hurts you bad because too many flaws, or you just can't have a disastrous night. Like Shakur, say whatever you want about him. He ran, his fight was boring. He didn't look like Elephant Man at the end of the fight. You dig? He didn't have a concussion. So for me, like I've said on my channel, I would rather have a pretty a ugly win than a pretty loss. I truly would. I would rather have, because Shakur, you can build from whatever. No one's seen you get scraped up and hurt, and like you just stayed away. So if anything, Haney could have did that. Box him to keep on the outside. Even like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd could say, like, the fans could say, oh, he didn't get the stoppage, he's boring. All right, I'm boring and paid and undefeated. I'd rather be that than the whole world judging my last performance and me getting spilled around and dropped, highlight reels, meme, you know what I'm saying? Jesse, when you watch the Leo fight, you can see it on his face. Them punches were starting to hurt a lot before Tank knocked him out. He actually got hurt, and all he knows to do is to fight back, and that's what was his demise in that fight. But he was badly hurt, and then that's when he just started trying to dump, and he tried to fight fire with fire. I feel you for real. Laughing my Devin got a horrendous loss and his daddy taking an L from Floyd. See, my thing is this: all losses are not made even. You lost to Ryan Garcia, who's drinking. He was drinking before, and this is him today. He's back drinking. You're not supposed to look like that. I'm just being real with y'all. You're not supposed to look. If you're as advertised, you're not supposed to look like that versus a Ryan Garcia. Ryan didn't even have did his defense look elite? The best he was doing is that Victorville shell. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't crazy defense. Because to me, crazy defense is when you're like blocking punches, slipping punches, parrying punches. You know what I mean? Like shoulder rolling. And using your guard, like that's to me, that is defense, because someone's throwing the shots, but then they can't hit you. Ryan was just like turning his whole back, which is technically illegal. You know what I mean? So the defense wasn't the back rolling or whatever that was ugly. I mean, you could say it was kind of effective because Devin couldn't get to him, but that wasn't it. And then Ryan's cardio looked bad. It just so happens he got natural talent. So every time he would open up, he was able to get to Devin when he got to him. And you've seen it big. Devin Haney's best, I'm telling you, he's in a bad space from a boxing perspective. His best shot, Ryan ate in the third round. And then came back firing. Like everything that has been built up has been crushed in one night. And that's sometimes the gamble you take. So if you didn't want to take it with the added weight or whatever, then you should have pulled the plug on the fight. But you can't make the choices. He said Mayorga, y'all tripping, bro. Shout out to Jesse Carl. Yeah, you can't make choices and then when it don't work out for you, you blame everybody, and it's just that's not boxing. That's not how it works. Truly, we're in a gentleman's sport. You make choices. You got to just live with the choices you make. The bottom line, as I see it, they underestimated Ryan big time. They fell for his games, his antics, and they thought he had nothing for him. They told you everything. C+ fighter. I'm gonna make him look average. Like they were talking like Floyd, and then they didn't deliver. You talk like Floyd, but then you gave an Amir Khan performance. you're in a tough spot, my friend. You can't talk like Floyd and then look like Amir Khan versus Danny Garcia. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And now to get back and see, the thing is, he's still a champion, yes. But the thing is, people don't care about belts like that. Like, you're a champion, but we just seen you off of a loss. So the matchmaking, oh my God, bro, you said it perfectly, Ego. See, they telling you, I told you I'm great when I started. People don't like the message, whatever. I'm being honest as humanly possible. You can't be the next Floyd Mayweather and put up an Amir Khan performance. Like when he getting hurt, but like Maidana, Amir Khan Maidana, Amir Khan Canelo, Amir Khan versus Danny Garcia. You're not the next Mayweather then, by your record, but also based on the fact that your defense is leaky. And I think, knowing what I know about fighters and the fighters I know, they studied this thing. So Keyshawn Davis, Subriel Matias, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo, all these people have probably definitely by now seen it. So they just looking at it like, okay. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's so rare. It is so rare that it happens to this degree where one fight can ruin your whole like perception. Because let's be real. How you gonna send your son to blank someone when he got no power? Ask Bill Haney. He's the one that put that pressure on him. But here, I got a real life question. Boxing is fickle like this. Months ago or a year ago, when Devin and Teofimo were beefing, people were certain that Devin Haney, there were a lot of content creators, a lot of Facebook pages and all this stuff. They were certain that Devin Haney would destroy Teofimo and that Teofimo was ducking him. Teofimo, on the other hand, claims that he hurt Devin Haney in sparring. I haven't seen the sparring, so I don't know what happened. But that's what Teo has said, and his dad has said they hurt Devin in sparring. Now, Teo hurting Devin in sparring doesn't look so crazy, just like Ryan Garcia doesn't look crazy. So I'm asking you guys, be 100% honest. What you seen last Saturday with Ryan Garcia, does Devin Haney beat Teofimo at 140 pounds? Like, if they both make the weight at 140 pounds, style versus style, would you be comfortable betting your life savings that Devin Haney beats Teofimo after? Because keep in mind, Teofimo's last fight, I thought he lost to Jermaine Ortiz. But again, all losses aren't made equal. So I thought he truly lost to Jermaine Ortiz. Shout out to him. But he didn't lose where he got dropped. And then people could at least say Jermaine Ortiz used too much movement, blah, 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 blah. He didn't look like that, bro. So now all the people who said that Devin Haney would absolutely beat dogs down Teofimo's leg, I don't really know. I never said that. I guarantee you, go through all my videos. I just wanted to see the fight. I've never said that because I know boxing. So I never just disrespected Teo like that and said, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, I will say this. There were times where it looked like Teofimo didn't really want to fight Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But boxing works like that. Now, do you think he wants to fight him? Maybe he didn't want to fight him before. I don't know. But now, because here's the thing. Teo got real power. Teo's probably not as big as Ryan, like size-wise, but he always in shape. He's athletic. Hold on, Devin, they were both arguing. I think they're pretty comparable size-wise. And I'll be able to tell because they had a run-in. They had a run-in. See, they're pretty comparable size-wise. I mean, Devin look a little bit bigger, to be honest. But it's not like egregious. And this was also a couple of years ago. See, the size. So It'd be another guy, give or take a little bit around Devin Haney's size. But in the power department, we know for a fact Teofimo hits harder. That's very evident to me. I don't know how you guys feel, but to me, Tio's cracking harder. So size is pretty comparable. Tio hits harder. Tio's athletic. Devin looks chinny. I don't know. Hey, actually, let me just put it like that. Put the name of the person that you think would win. Devin Haney, he's a champion. Teofimo's a champion. If they fought next December or January or whatever, who wins? Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez? I want y'all to pick. I'll read them. Tio, the fans. I'll put on, he said Matias, DeQuandre, what's up? He said Matias over everybody. Tio, probably Tio because of the momentum. Devin has lost his confidence. Tio by start. See, I told you, this is how boxing works. It's like, okay, but I'm telling you, boxing is insane. My man Blaine said Devin's not ever going to fully come back. We'll see. Boxing is insane because there are moments where people were like, Wilder will kill Joshua. He'll destroy Anthony Joshua. But then where they're at in their careers right now, Wilder just lost to a guy Joshua beat in Joseph Parker, and he lost almost every round versus Joseph Parker, and he about to fight a dangerous guy in Zhang. We'll have to see how that play out. But here's the thing. Joshua has had like a renaissance with Ben Davison, and he looked extremely well versus Ngannou and extremely well versus Otto Wallin. So now some of the people that may have picked Wilder might start thinking AJ has a shot. But a couple years ago, that's how boxing works. I'm trying to tell you, it just depends. There's so many factors. Time. I always said that on my channel. Timing is everything. Like sometimes the timing of a fight, it'll change the whole perception. A couple years ago, people would say Devin all the way. After Saturday night, I don't know. I don't know if he'll beat Teofimo now. And that's why it's so important that you not have disastrous nights, because when the vulnerabilities on display like that, ain't no telling. Tio should have more than one loss. I mean, I agree to that. But he doesn't, and he has the momentum for sure. I'm telling you, that's how boxing works. Because let's say Tio didn't want to fight Devin at one point, right? Now he's gonna be confident. Like, hold on, I just seen this man get ate up by Ryan, because no one thought Ryan was gonna do all that. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've been streaming for a minute. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this show. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed. Suits Taylor.